All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit football channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. And if you're an avid member of the channel, keep on doing that great work by sharing the contents far and wide. So, as what we said before, we did a shorter version video on the Gen Sec, or at least the what the Gleaner stated and the Observer stated as the new Gen Sec. So you can go and check that video out separately for us. All right, yes man, and for yourself as well. But now we have to talk about the Heimir Hallgrimsson, the Reggae Boyz coach. Yes, and we have to talk about Rudolph Speid in this conversation. Then we have to talk about two of the Reggae Boyz, what they're doing and what might happen to their career at this point. All right. Yes, and definitely we have to talk about the Reggae Girlz and also the Manning Cup, because you have a few games that will be played today. So we have to give you those information and where to watch and stuff. All right. Obviously, we took up those things, so we have to keep on giving it to you. All right. Yes. So let me just big up the personnel them inside the chat. So Kevin, bless up yourself. Thanks for being here. Property for sale. Massive respect. Thanks for being here as well. Then we have Pastor checking in. Massive respect, Pastor. Hope all is well with you and the fam. All right. And then we have Sterling checking very early. Massive respect as well. Let me just move over to all of the information right here, so we can just track them up piece by piece and build up the place. All right. So, anyways, let me move on right here. So this is the first news, right? First, the Reggae Girlz, they're back. Unsung, having two friendlies with the same team, Paraguay, at this point. Yes, they will be playing them Thursday, November 10th at Montego Bay Sports Complex. That is November 10. I've wrote down a few things that I am pretty much happy with, knowing that a game will be playing not just at National Stadium but outside as well, the National Stadium, which is the Montego Bay Sports Complex. And what I've actually looked at is to spread spread the word of the Reggae Girlz, make them as popular as possible inside the country, because obviously football is not the number one sport in the country. So I do believe them playing in Montego Bay and selling it right with a new Gen Sec, spreading the message, working with Rudolph Speid and all the personnels, might can push it even further. So, and at the same time, it can enforce the starting of the new girl league coming up as well. So this is something to build the entire girl football fraternity inside Jamaica by pushing the games them further and further. If they can get even one or two more of these games before the World Cup comes around, that would be great for the girls. That's what I do believe when I heard them saying that the first one would be at Montego Bay. That's the first thing that came to mind. If you are rewatching the video, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and let me know also here what say you on that side, because I do believe that the branding of the games need to be spread nationwide then, in order to get more personnels involved, because I truly believe enough personnels are not involved in football inside Jamaica. Obviously, you have passionate personnels, but that doesn't give you the same amount as the widespread. It's just a few passionate personnel. It seems like football is very much of a big sport in Jamaica, but it ain't. And putting it on world countrywide would just help them, in my opinion. The second one would be the Sunday, November 13th at the National Stadium. So make sure to tune in on both of them. Closer to the dates, we will have where to watch. Like if you're overseas, where to get these contents. All right. Yes. Moving on to what type of team Paraguay is, and the best way to check that, you know that it is one of the teams in South America, obviously. But South American teams are very much good, to be honest. At first I thought they were weaker teams, but they are much better than what people first told me as well. But obviously a lot of things people told me when it comes on the Concacaf football, but it never really lived on to that. So at this point they are ranked 51 at this point. All right, the total amount of points that they do have is 1510. All right, remember their region is pretty much of a tough region. All right, the individuals that came out of their region, as you you can see Brazil, Colombia, Argentina so far came out of their region. All right, so Brazil, Colombia, Argentina, and I do believe that all of those teams are tough teams. All right, this and they still have the chance of one more of their personnel to come out of that region as well. All right, yes, so it goes to show you how strong their region is. Just like how we have three teams, four teams coming out from our region, but I still believe that their region is strong just the same, because I saw Brazil, I saw Argentina, and I saw Colombia, and all of them are good teams. All right, very good teams. All right, so this is an opportunity for Jamaica to showcase how good they are, and maybe get a few points. They are below Jamaica, so I don't think the points side would be so much of a big thing. But I still believe it. You will gain points nonetheless. All right. But if you do lose, you're going to lose a little bit more points. But it is a competitive game, so let's see how Jamaica can fare off with this team. Because I truly believe, even though Mexico is down, way down, and Costa Rica way down, I think this is going to be a good test for Jamaica. Let me know, guys, in the comment section. But that's based on my analysis. I think it's going to be a big test for Jamaica. Let me know, guys. All right. Yes. Anyways, let me move on from there. Let me heal up some people inside the chat. Chris Smith, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Guys, as you come in, make sure to smash the like button. We're still aiming for 200 likes on this one. But maybe it can't reach 200 because the videos are going to be shorter. Because obviously, we have a lot of work doing for this week. So maybe some of the videos will be maybe maximum 2.5 hours long. All right. Marvin Ferran, thanks for being here. Massive respect. Yeah. Football Vision, bless up JD. Changed my name from Making the World a Better Place to Football Vision. Wow. All right. Nice. Cool. Marcus, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Then we have Ambitious Oslan. Say, yo, Warlord, where you deal with? No, I'm not fighting with anyone here. I am actually talking about progressive things. So maybe I need to find things to fight for. For you to enjoy yourself. Good morning, JD. Hope everything is good with you. Yes, man. We are great, man. We are great. I just had some things dealing with, and at the same time, I had to get my space for a few hours or so. Yeah, because life has to go on. Yes. Big up yourself, Island Card. Thanks for being here, big boss. Marcus says, "Good morning to all my brothers and sisters. Hope you are all have a great day. Blessings." All right, no problem. Respect. And what I have to make sure I start this video to say, in Florida, it has exceeded over 100 people, so it's definitely getting bad to worse. All right, we had said it at first because we expected it because of the problematic situation. So please, guys, next time a hurricane coming and you hear that it's over category 3, as soon as you hear the warning, leave, because your things can always be recovered. Your life can't. It's very much important. Indonesia, the accident that happened on the field, over 125 persons died. RIP to the persons that lost their lives. Condolences to their family and friends as well, because that's just like a match that could have taken place inside Jamaica just the same. All right. Yes. So that's why I have to make sure we put out that as well. Some terrible situation at this time. So guys, make sure to stay safe at all times. All right. Devon Smith, massive respect. How you doing? All right. Then we have Joseph Brown in the building. Massive respect, big boss. My friend lives in Florida. He said people got warned to leave. But yes, but we know that he's telling the truth. You know why? If you go on YouTube, you literally saw that days before the storm would have actually taken place. The people said that they're not going to leave their things and all sort of things. But tell you what, it's your things. Your life is also one of your things as well. It's your main thing, because without your life, you cannot live the other things. You understand me? I had to comment under one of the videos and said, bruh, the lady saying, oh, she can't leave our valuables them. I said, okay, well, your valuables will leave you. You understand me? I understand that you work hard for your valuables, but it will leave you, and someone else will take your valuables regardless. So just leave. I just believe that they never expected it to be so bad. And that was the whole thing, you know? And you cannot judge something that someone that's qualified judged for you already. You just leave. You had no excuse to be there. And no, you had 300 personnel on one island, and that island had like two houses left on the island. So if the houses are not there, I don't expect personnel should be there. So expect a load of more people to be missing, you know. And yeah, it's sad, it's maybe one of the worst hurricanes ever in the history of America. So people, please, if you're in America, watch out. And even Jamaica as well, because I heard personnel saying that they wasted their money and no storm came. Well, tell you what, if it had done the same as Miami or Florida, I should say, you wouldn't have Jamaica exist right now. You get me? Because what happened there, I wouldn't want to see that for Jamaica at all. You know? Yes. And they have all the necessary tools to get themselves recovered fast as possible, but it's still catastrophic, you know? So RIP, condolences to all the family members. Very, very sorry, but talk to your families and stuff. All right, talk to them. All right, tell them to leave. You know, yes, man, it's very bad. All right, anonymous tipper, thanks very much for that. As soon as your name come up, I will definitely shout you out for that. Massive respect and thanks for the continuous support, guys. Please make sure to get the likes up on the video. Very much important at the start of the video. You get me? Yes, Marcus, thanks very much. And I need to give some more people some moderators, but obviously sometimes I'm busy right after. All right. All right, George, massive respect for the super chat via the PayPal there. Massive respect, man. Thanks very much, guys. All right. And anyone supports the channel anyway, you will always get shout out. So please do so whenever you have the opportunity. All right. Sakpase, Jason, massive respect. Thanks for being here. Exactly, Umza said. Yeah, that's it. Because many hurricanes came and go in came and went in Florida. They didn't expect it to be this bad this time. I truly believe that was the problem. But tell you what, you can't measure nothing. That's why everyone educated themselves in different fields. You always heard me say this thing in Jamaica. Anytime I'm here, I'm saying that we have a cultural problem when we act like we know everything. And I'm saying people should always be educated in one specific thing. All right. And this is the reason what I'm talking about. You get me? Not because you can go on a computer and maybe read two things on the computer and make you a specialist in hurricane and stuff. All right. So don't fool yourself. If you don't know about football, you don't act like you're a coach. You get me? You have to go and study it and improve yourself from that point. Likewise, the hurricane just the same. And that's why I've said I never try to do anything else from otherwise aside from football when I'm talking here. Never try to do track and field, netball, rugby, nothing at all. You get me? I try to stay where I try to study. You understand me? Because at least I know that I know about what I'm talking about. And I'm just trying to use an example there, you know. So if you hear the specialists on TV saying that you should leave. No more extra talking, no more trying to figure out nothing, just leave. Okay, it will end bad for you. And when it ends bad for you, you cannot recover. All right? Yes. It's very sad. God bless you, JD. I've been to that place, Sanibel Island. There's a lot of trailer homes in that zone. Okay, maybe that's what added the problems there. All right, massive respect. Yes. Claudia, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. White people feel like they are immortal. Good Lord, bossy. I don't think it's just white people only, because I just show you a next side of my own people, and that's the same thing I've just said before. God bless. So I think it's just people overall. You get me? But maybe that's your experience still. So let me leave it there. Anyways, let me move on to the next side before we get into the additional things. All right. So we had heard through Mr. Rudolph Speid a few statements. The first one is there will be a new under 20 manager. Yes. But we leave the under 20 manager for a minute because when we're talking about Heimir Hallgrimsson, you're going to realize how it flows into the under 20. And I think a lot of people will get their answers that they were looking for the longest time. All right. Yes. So let me work through it. All right. So Mr. Hallgrimsson played his first match against Argentina. Argentina is one of the favorites for the entire tournament, which is coming up, which is the World Cup. And the World Cup is one of the biggest stages on football, in football, period. All right. So they are one of the best. Yeah, Jamaica lost 3-0 to them. Jamaica was not threatening at all. At all. The closest thing to a threat was maybe Mikel Antonio power runs. All right. Yes, I know Shamar Nicholson had a glancing header and should have done better. But aside from that, I don't think there was a chance, none at all. We never did anything. So the only thing I could have took away from that game was the structure of the defense and how it will look for the future to come. But we didn't do anything. It doesn't matter who tells you how bright they are in football. Jamaica never did nothing in the game. All right. And I'm sure, you know why? Because the brightest minds them said the same thing. Here, the persons that study the football. So we're not going to listen to anybody that doesn't study football. Jamaica never did much. All right. Yes, they never did much. Just a structural setup, maybe backline wise. And that's what we expected in the first place. All right. That's what we expected in the first place. We here. And maybe personnels that's actually studied it. Through that I still said, all right, that's nice, because anytime you're starting something new, you have to build from the ground up. So that simply means from the goalkeeper to the defense line upward. So I am pretty much pleased with it. All right. So even though I'm just saying that they didn't do anything, which is the facts, we have to start from giving them credit to say, all right, then at least he got them organized and say that, listen to me, this is what I need from my team. It doesn't matter what the condition is. This is the philosophy that I'm gonna start instilling you guys. So I guess this is the start of his philosophy there. We never saw any real output. We have Cameroon coming up next, so maybe you might just see a little bit more output here and there. So let's see still, because Cameroon team, I broke it down in a different video. It's much of a weak, not necessarily a weaker team, but the coaches in the African countries, I don't know what happened, but their players are good. But for some reason, their players don't play like how they play in Europe. That's one thing. And they don't have cohesiveness so much inside most of the teams and that we know, like the Ghana, the Cameroon, the Nigeria. I don't think they have that set of cohesive units as yet. I don't know why. I don't. I know why. I think it's the coaches, because I saw the same players them playing very much well in Europe. So what I'm trying to say, I think Jamaica will get much more space against Cameroon to do things. So you will see, even though we are not cohesive enough, you will still see openings, and you will see Jamaica look way better than against Argentina, because Argentina pressing is way better. Their overall organization is way better, and their players are actually better. So that's 3 stages, and they are way further ahead of their development as well. So all of the looks you're looking at is actually better than Jamaica at that point. So Jamaica had no, I don't even think Jamaica needed to be in this game. You have to be honest. I don't even think Jamaica needed to be in this game. You get me? But at the end of the day, it was a good test for them. Yes, and Cameroon would be a better test for them. But anyways, the reason why I put Scout in it, because I've listened to what they have said, how they're going to go about it this time around. Obviously, the last time around it was different because you had Topper Whitmore the last time, and you had personnels that gets named, because clearly we never had that highest sophisticated technology, just here and there, and personnels to go around and find the necessary people to get the job done. So we had to rely on personnels on YouTube, and personnels that loves Jamaica, knows football, go around and get the people. So this time around, I think those personnels are going to drop a tier down to, you are just going to recommend names to a scout that will be in position to take those names, study them themselves, and see if it's fit to his philosophy. So that's what I want to ask you guys. Is that the right way to go about things? Or you think that once the player is good, he should be signed up for Jamaica? Let me know. Because I said this to you, a long time ago, No, I asked you a question a long time ago on the same topic. Should we structure and pick by design towards fitting the personnel style at the helm? Or should we just go about and get all the best players? And you guys said to me, oh, yes, man, go out and get all the best players. But what I'm hearing now is completely different. Is what we are saying to you, that sometimes it's better to pick the players that you know will fit this man's system so you can get the best out of his system. So let me hear what people have to say on that point, and then we are going to move on on the additional point to go straight into the under 20s, because everything is connected, All right. Oh man, they did them a little dirty. No, it's always thumbs up, yes up. Then you have Dwayne Thomas in the building. Massive respect. Thanks for being here, big boss. Hope all is well with you and the family. Good morning, sir. Has bad man. Good morning to everyone and live. Okay, so Daniel Dean. All right, bad man. All right, no problem. Anger God. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. JD, that is the right way to go. All right. I love the fact that Island Card says that is the right way to go, because that's what I've been saying to you guys from before, And I have to comment. Let me start with commending the JFF and what they are doing at this point, because we bash them so much. But they are leaving this man to do his own thing, or he wants to structure it. All right. Clearly, if he's going to pick people by design towards his system, clearly it's going to be even harder. And so if you saw your player like Balaker and those mans that always say, yo, see if us gone to Africa, him gone to space, and we don't see him in the team. No, you understand, maybe he doesn't fit his style of play at this point. And remember, it's better to fit 11 players style of play than to try and fit in one player into 10 more players. All right, so that's why a system is always more important. Repeat it again. It's best to fit 10 more players in the team than fight to fit one player with 10 more players. All right, so if your system accommodates 10 more players, it's always better than to try and force the next one personnel in the team. So that's how he's going to pick his team, as a unit, rather than to build a team around one player. You understand me? Yes, I do believe so. And I actually like it, All right. Rigame this, Rigame that. Who was the best player for Jamaica against Argentina? I think surprisingly, it was more of I would go with more of Andre Blake and Amari Bell. I'm very sorry. Imaxit, what system has he articulated? We'll get to that. By the time we finish, chop up everything. Bless up, Toffee Rudy. How you doing? I like the idea where the players are recommended and the coaching staff select from the group based on who will get his system. All right. Yes, I do believe that's how it should go. And then Jason said, enough people are got ball. But Jason, to be honest, that is the righteous way of evolving something faster. Me and you know that, Jason. Pick out the most competent personnel towards what you think. All right. Remember, you are the one that will be blamed, at the end of the day, and lose your job at the end of the day. So I think you are the one need to be going out there and get your act together very fast, because you might be not the one, but the zero. All right. So you have to be going out there, doing your thing very fast and get results instant. And I do believe that way how he's doing it is the best way. All right. So for Balaker and the man there, maybe you still don't see your player in the team, because maybe your player in the team just don't fit at the time. All right. I know that will come up and said, yo, some fight against, but guys, we need to be realistic. We should be happy for Jamaica. So if it's working and your player don't fit the system, it's just the best for Jamaica. All right? It's just the best for Jamaica, not for you and your baller. All right, I'm very sorry, but not for you and your baller. You have to have some structure in Jamaica's football, because I think from 1998, every coach came here, they say we lack structure and organization. Period. Period. So if a man come in and they're giving him that job to make sure you get the structure together, the organization, and do your thing to get the job done, because your primary goal here is to make sure we qualify for the World Cup, but at the same time give everyone an equal opportunity to make your team. All right, and that's where we're going to slip over to the under 20, because I truly believe that he is the one influencing the under 20 as well. That's why I heard that they are going to have a new coach. You get me? A new coach for the under 20s. All right, and they will still do the same thing as what they did with Meran Garden. Let me know if that is okay for you as well. All right, because I do believe that the coach himself proved that he was not up to the level. You understand me? It's just by natural ability and divine intervention why Jamaica actually surpassed 80. I'm very sorry. I know a man will say sac passe, but it was the truth. Even the most hardened Jamaica personnel telling me out here that it's divine intervention get us past 80. So that is the reality at this point. All right. Yes, it was a tough one, but at the same time we still learned. All right. So this time around, they have said that we're going to get a new under 20 coach. He's going to be from overseas. Yes. So more likely, I do believe that coach will be one of his personnels. All right. Yes, I can't name it as yet, but I think by the logics, to make sure you can filter personnels that showing any signs of promise from the under 20 level, you have to pick a personnel from your camp. All right, it makes it easier to transition into his system. You get me? So more likely, it might be his main assistant coach goes down and be the under 20 and assistant coach. All right. Yes, more likely it's going to be that personnel. I'm not saying it's going to, but more likely it's going to be so. And I never heard anything. It's just common sense putting me to that side to say it's going to be him to field more personnels into Mr. Hallgrims's system, and he can take the record. So not just in the national team, he's going to be and remember, he's a record man, a man that takes records. So he's going to be the one taking the record at a lower level, coming up and show you who has promise from very early. So if Whisper is the best in under 20, he will see that and put Whisper in the team. You understand me? Yes. So it's very... I think they have this thing structured, and we have to give these guys credit. Worst off, if they do announce the personnel that I expect to be in under 20 coach as the under 20 coach, then I will give this coaching staff a big credit, because that showcase to me that they are fulfilling every single thing, are setting everything in place, so what they have said they wanted to come here and set, in my opinion. What say you guys on that? Let me know. Let me go to the Big Dylan says big up Big Dylan, hope all is well with you and your family. That's right. Yes man, that's the best way how things go. Yeah Jason, them going to cry, because you will see that a lot of players cannot adapt to his system. Well, I tell you, even if you don't adapt, you're still going to be more educated. And I think this educational thing will come up a lot in this video, because everything is connected to that. All right. Yes. JD, all I know, some people's favorite player will not be in the team. All right. When we go to the Gold Cup, and if we don't win, you think we should still keep this coaching staff? Yes, of course. We are not the favorites. Daniel Dean, we are not the favorites for the Gold Cup just the same. And his sole goal is to go and win qualifiers for the World Cup, and still at the same time leave something back via the coaching, and leave something back in a core set of players from under 17 upwards to the national team. So leave a trend of players that can possibly work your system, educate the personnel that could possibly take over your system if we do slump back in money problems. All right, that's what I do believe that the JFF in smaller stake was actually trying to achieve. All right, yes. And I think if his coaching staff gets the under 20 role, which I think they are more than qualified for it, that would be the best way to go, in my opinion, still. All right, Timur Peterkin, massive respect. Thanks for being here. Hope all is well. I totally agree with Hallgrimsson's system. Jamaicans are too individualistic, and that doesn't work for football. This building the team around one player can't work for Jamaica. We have too much ego. Yes, I do believe so. So he's on a good part. Guys, please, as you come in, make sure to get us to 100 likes very fast on the video. What it does do, it helps us with making more people find the channel. So if you want to see us back on our 20,000, 30,000 reign, make sure to hit that like button as you come in, all right? Because that's what it helps towards, all right? Yes, so that is the reason, all right? Yes. Thanks very much. JD, will Grim influence the youth 17? Yes, I do believe so, because if I said this, Meran Garden is a youth 17 coach. He's already on this staff. So it makes only sense for you to put one of his staff members under 20. And then Fuzzy can be the assistant under him. So it simply means 3 Jamaicans will be getting help for the price of 1. So Jamaica actually win out as well there, yet again. You get me? Because you would have his coach at under 20 with Fuzzy under him. Then the under 17, you have Meran Garden there that's learning already in the senior team. Yes, and then Meran Garden would be in the senior team. So you would have 2 personnels so far. And whoever Meran Garden has as his assistant will be there learning of what Hallgrimsson just taught Meran Garden at the higher level. So 3 personnels will still be learning there. Players will be learning, and the new philosophy might just come in play. So I think that is a good thing they are actually doing. We know the coach already. All right, all right. I don't know the coach already, so I have to just go off what. Remember, I am not in any knowing, and I can't come out here, Jason, and act like I know. You get me? Nobody never tell me nothing. I am just saying it off my head. Yes, so if I'm wrong because I said it off my head. All right. Listen to Mr. Speid yesterday on 2 different channels talking about plans, even changes that will take place in the under U20 coaches. I think JFF have a great plan. Hopefully, they are able to execute. But I think all of their plans rely on 1 personnel. So is it their plan so much of it's Hallgrimsson's plan to go through all of that? Or you would say it's still their plan because they were the one went and assigned him for the job? Because I do believe that all of these under 20s and 17s system is actually coming through Hallgrimsson, to be honest, So I don't want to take away his credit. Why JFF couldn't give Butler the under 20s? Because they're saying I've heard that he's not qualified, like has the not necessary documents, which I always wanted to ask him, because the last time I had a conversation with him, I never got the chance to ask him if he's qualified. Like, what has he gotten overseas? Not just Leon Bailey get into position, his youth get into position as well. But what have you done for yourself, like education wise? Because that is always important. The educational wise, like to get yourself the qualification. So at least when bigger job comes around, you can help yourself. You get me? Yes, I'm not sure if he did educated himself, because others said he didn't. You get me? I don't know if they're lying, so I will ask him himself, and if he does has his papers, he can provide those things and embarrass the people that keep saying that he doesn't have any documents. All right. What about under 17? We have Meran Garden is the coach for that one, according to what they have said before. Glad she the lady get 2 friendlies in Jamaica. I will be okay. Make sure you guys go there, because you're always here, so make sure you guys support them. Robert Smith, big up yourself. Massive respect. Thanks for being here. All right, big boss. I expect while the new assistant to Yeah, okay, okay. If Jason has it and he wants to break it, I mean that's good. Some player career done before it start to backside. Wow, okay. Still on the fence with this coach. Same way everyone was sold and Paul lose all. Okay. Claudia, but Paul Hall never got his chance to implement his system, and I thought that he was doing well. The problem is, we expect people to come in and do so well, one time. That's not accurate, That's not accurate all the time, guys. So we have to be careful. All right. Need Grim for run in upon the Prem right backs, Jed Spence, Ben Johnson, and others. And well, maybe that's a good thing. Jamaica is a national of indiscipline and disorganization. We need to start embracing organization and structure. Time to okay, so that means you're just putting it Jamaica on a whole that we are disorganized. Okay, all right. I like to keep it in context because true, I don't want to say Jamaica on a whole. Maybe that's true, Don't get me wrong, Maybe that's true. But I can't talk on it because people will say that I'm generalizing people. And that's coming from Richard Stewart, so it's not me said it. All right. Yes, and maybe Richard is right, but I'm not going to lament on that. But I know that the teams were not organized. That is true. Like in football, in terms, I think that is one of our biggest weak points as footballers in the country. Period. JD, do you think JFF doing the right thing now? I don't know if they are doing the right thing because we're gonna get on the personnel that becomes the Gen Sec. So I'm not sure if they are doing the right thing, but it seems on paper so far the qualified personnel them getting the position. So that is at least a good step. You get me? Yes. Before you had man that the president coming out saying that he had to coach him along the way. He was not the most qualified, and see you have to be wondering what's up. Yeah. So this man nowadays it looks like he knows what's going on with him. So it's not you can't just ask what's up. So it's a little bit different. So what I would say, Island Card, it's different now. And maybe the difference actually worked this time. I believe building a team around one player should be a special generational player like Haaland, Messi, Neymar, Ronaldo, Mbappe. We got Bailey. That's not going to work. Okay, fair enough. Jason said, JD, we just hope them are lean and them head not tough. Oh, them I learn. Oh, sorry, them I learn and them head not tough. Okay, sorry. No disrespect to Bailey, but he can't carry the team when nothing is working. Umzo, that's coming from Umzo. I need to read these things out because people will think it's me. You get me? Leon Price says, hope the coming U17 qualifiers, no long ball and unfitness players. If they don't start it from early, you're going to see that. Imaxit football. The coach already. Laugh out loud. No, I don't know the coach. I have to just go by logical terms. Don't say me know the coach. Just know say me do my outside research. Me not has no personnel or nothing. Me not get it on nobody. I just said this is the man designed to be the coach because of the structural thing that they said they're going to be in place. They're gonna put in place. All right. Yes. Yes. So don't put me in a known circle. No, I don't know. We need to have U17 and 50 under 17 friendlies when they are in. Okay. No problem. International break. All right. Butler will pick all Phoenix U20 players to fit his system and style of play. Coming from Boss Thomas there. Let me know if you agree on that. All right. We need regular U17 and U15 friendlies for both men and women throughout the year. I think it's going to be a tougher one for the ladies, but for the men, it's possible because most men teams, they naturally play their under 21 or under 20s at the same time when they are getting the friendlies with other individuals. All right. I will try and research the girls' side a little bit more, then I can talk on it. Because as we said, we only talk on things that we kind of more certain of, realist youth. Big up yourself, JD. What you think about the appointment of Dennis Strong as Gen Sec? We're gonna get right into that right now. Let me see if any other comments here. Content and police, yeah, Polico or Poliso, or I don't know. I think that's what it meant. Let me go over here on the Gen Sec. We had a video separate for that. So I think people can go there and check that video out. Drop a like on it, share, because when we put out our work, we try to put out the work for you. So definitely go and check it. All right, guys, make sure we have 91 in the house. Make sure to get us to 100 likes. Make sure to share the content and make sure to subscribe to the channel. So as I've said here, Dennis Strong to be named new Gen Sec, all right, and you guys knew the situation around the last Gen Sec, all right, yes, which was Dalton went, and you heard that he went through. First thing you heard from the president himself that he never believed that he tried his hardest, but he was not the most decorated personnel for the job. So what we're going to read here is just to ask if these guys are more decorated. I think because of decoration, he can do a little bit better. So let me just go through just this part. The Jamaica Observer has been reliably informed that respected senior financial executive Dennis Chung will replace Dalton Wint as General Secretary of the Jamaica Football Federation, JFF. Chung, a former president of the Jamaica Cycling Federation, could not confirm the appointment when contacted late on Monday. But according to information from well-placed sources, the chartered accountant will take office in the coming days, bringing an end to the controversy-filled tenure of Wint, who was forced out of the post after a string of controversial incidents and run-ins with players. Chung is no stranger to the Jamaican Football Federation, having been appointed in 2020 as chairman of the association's finance committee. All right. He brings immense management and structural experience to the position as a former CEO of the private sector organization of Jamaica and having held influential positions in a number of top local organizations such as JMMB, the National Solid Waste Management Agency, Petrodram, and National Integrity Action. He is a past president of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Jamaica as well. So when it comes to decoration, he's decorated. And he was the one came out the other day saying that Jamaica has the turnover of 20 million in profits. Obviously, that doesn't mean you're out of debt as yet. It just means that you have made 20 million profits. All right, that's it. And maybe your structural debts that you have to pay off is under control. So that's practically what it meant. So you saw him already. So you can read up on him a little bit more. But what I've said in the previous video is just to say that he knows the surroundings, so he's not going to take time to fit in. He's experienced in managing things, and he has a good track record, at least in few of his head jobs of finishing things well. So that's something to start at. I will give him the credit there. So let's see. It's going to be a challenging one because it's a JFF and it's not something easy to deal with. It comes with a bad stigma, but he should have the experience and the know-how to get over the appearance side and to change that perspective of personnels. And then from there, you can move on and see what he has to offer. I know he must be better at booking flights. That's the first good thing. Just book a flight good, and you're already in the job. All right, just book a flight. Just book a flight good, and you're already better than the next one. So just book a flight. All right. Why you think he will pick an all Phoenix? Mirak, I didn't say anything. It was a commenter said it. That's exactly what I've just insinuated before, that people will think it's me. I've called out the commenter, so type the commenter's name in it, because some of these guys cannot differentiate me from the commenters. You understand me? And I'm trying to make sure I set myself up properly. All right, no problem, no problem. Hopefully people get it to 100 likes, because this is a good stream. Man's no police. Okay, the white powder JD. Oh, the white powder. No, okay, all right, cool. I don't know. I'm not, bro. I'm not American. Okay, no problem, Mirak. I'm just trying to make sure I take myself out of these fights. All right, yes. Tennessee, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. All right, yes. Mr. L.A. Lewis is here. Okay. Decorated. Never know. Say a Christmas tree. Well, tell you what. The next one never had nothing, and he never produces nothing. All right, so let me take the decoration this time and see if we can get something out of the decoration. All right, yes. Mad vibes basically experience. They mean okay. Yes, he knows what I meant, man. Greetings, keep up the good work. All right, DS Electronics Unlimited. Thanks for that. All right. Fan of mine had said, laugh out loud, just book a flight. Yes, just book a flight, because it wasn't the flights that he couldn't book for some reason. Telling the man them that he can get them back to Jamaica, and when they take a stock, they wanted them to take flights with the apps, you know. Yes. So okay, all right, no problem. All right, JD, if you should pick our local players that have nicknames to the best players in the world, do you think they are 10% close to real players? No, not at all. Foreign rejects nor uno JPL players / coaches can't rise our football standard unless you developing world-class gems like the genius Craig Butler. Uno speedily a waste time, Jarastafari. So Mr. Hele Lewis of YouTube, Richard Crawford, step in. All right. Let me leave him alone. Greenwood and Damar Gray updates. No, I don't have any updates, and I will not act like I'm in the know. Because I don't work for the JFF, and I'm not in line with the JFF, so I don't have any information on them, none at all. And no, they have stated that they are going to be scouting their players themselves. I will give them the opportunity to do so. All right, I'm not gonna come here with any names and acting, spinning the same story over and over and acting like I'm saying nothing new. You know, yes, because the people have already found out that they are Jamaicans. So what more we can add more than if they are going to come here, they have their passports or something. I can't bother with the twisting news over and over, the same news. You know, it makes no logical sense. To my honesty. You know, yes, and that's why sometimes I do take that small little break here and there. All right, let me move on, because we have so much so much more information. We have to touch the Manning Cup games, them the Dacosta Cup games, them coming up today, that people inside Jamaica can go and watch. And hopefully when we do get the results, if I have time and I get a specific shift time, I can do the night one as well. So you might see me doing a third stream. So look out for that, because you know the content fire always be here. All right. Yes. So anyways, we have two players. All right, we have two players that we have to talk about. These are the two players. They are actually big part players for their clubs at this point. They are trying to step up from the actual big part players. All right. Yes. Because they have not played so much this season, which is Shamar Nicholson. And Junior Flemmings at this point would have classed as a no part player, because he hasn't played none at all. He had gotten a chance to get into a match when all personnels were on international break. All the international players them. So literally, and remember, you have to put everything in context. They do have a few personnels out at the club. All right, a few personnels out at the club at this point. All right, yes. So combined with the personnels them out and the personnels them went on and on international break at the time, Flemmings was on the record, so he got a game. He got a game, all right. Yeah, he got a game in a match. He got a goal in the game. Don't know exactly how he played in that game. People told me, but because I'm not sure, I would not say that. All right, because that would seem like we're eating an individual for no reason, you know. Because I can't confirm for myself, so I won't say it. All right, but as you know, we have people all about in Europe. Yes. So, anyways, that gave him an opportunity to reach the bench. But remember, when this game played, personnels came back, and he only made the bench. So, what say you for me in the chat? You think that he's going to get some game time, or you think he's going to get phased out yet again because those individuals came back from international break to add to the pack? Let me know, guys. All right. Because the last time what they did, and these are the facts, you know, because we don't go around because we want your viewership, we try to tell you a lie. We're not going to do that. We're going to always give it to you the real possible way, the best possible way we can give it to you. All right, let me try and get the club up here so we can get the 4-2 information right here for you to show you. All right. Tyrone, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Better Championship top price said, I noticed couple players a move like them can't get sub. And another wanna do where him feel like on the field. Well, tell you what, time a come for them. Time a come for them based on the amount of power that this coach getting at this point. All right. Yes. So let me pull up this one for Toulouse right here so we can get the actual story right here. All right. So Toulouse, this is their lineup right now. This is good. They have changed their entire thing. Let me see. Nice. Let me try see if we can get it even bigger right here. Okay, this is good. This is good. We can see the entire one. So this is Toulouse lineup here. Toulouse still stayed went with a 4-3-3 this time, and he still never came on. Remember the last time they went with a 4-5-1 system just to accommodate Zachariah, because he was the new individual that they bought to come at their team. And tell you what, he keeps scoring. He keeps scoring. And I told you that he was one of those kids that here is just below the top level tier. And he's ahead of Flemmings and those guys, even at an earlier age. All right? Yes. So they brought him in. And this time they changed formation 2 times. 2 times. And Flemmings did not get a game just the same. 2 times. All right, and these are always the information at hand. All right, because we don't come here to tell you any lie or sell any narrative. All right, yes. So it's looking very, very sticky, as what Jason would say here. Even if he does get a game, I don't think he will get much of a long-standing game. And just to prove to you, look on the field. You have 2 of their main players out with injury, which you're gonna see them right here at the bottom. Let me get you the guys for injury. Rafael and Rice, these are 2 individuals that are amongst them. He's definitely a direct threat to Flemmings. He's a direct threat to Flemmings, and also Zachariah is a direct threat. Both of them are ahead of Flemmings by a good stretch. Rafael is a Brazilian, and my boy played in Netherlands. Yes, he came in from Netherlands. All right. Yes, so he's one of the tough ones. Them. So I am telling you, it's gonna be tough. If Rafael should come back, which he should, because I think it was 3 weeks maximum to a month around that. So he's gonna come back. So I think you might see Flemmings not being the team very, very fast. All right. Yeah, if he cannot get a game within the next next match, not the next 2 in the next match, I don't think he's going to make the bench again. For now, until he can surpass the other guys, because that's wingers coming back. So it's going to only spell more problem for him. They still went on to get a win over Montpellier. Here 4-2, and as you can see here, 8.2. One of the players them that is coming from his side, and he's doing incredible well. So you cannot ask for more. No, you cannot ask for it to get more worse. The only good thing is for the injury of Raphael for him to have a chance in the team. But the reality is, he's not going to get much game. You understand me? The reality is, we have to pray for injuries because these players are very good players. Very, very good players, all right? They are very good players. We cannot lie to anybody, all right? And that's why we go into the details that you can see it for yourself. So you cannot say, we are making up things, because we can just put it up here and show you. Let me just join in here and just put it over here just to show you. We are going to put up him himself just to show you what he's doing so you know how good he is, all right? As you can see here, 9 games played so far, 3 goals. 3 goals. Let me make sure. Assists, 3 goals, 2 assists, 2 big chances. So we can go through all his stats, and he's doing that just coming into the team. So he's not fully fitted in the team as yet. So it only looks bad and bad and bad. You get me? Because that's 3 out and out wingers doing a job way better than Flemmings. So it's very hard for it to get a game. All right. Look from when the president said them a look about great passport. Look like some of the documents them gone missing. Well, we will try our best to get more information on that. Then we see CC starts again. JD selling narratives. 200 euro for one sellout. One sellout. No. I'm not selling out narratives. I'm just telling you that the truth is the truth. He has no system unless he's consulted with Greg Butler. If he ignores this, he will lose and will be out faster than when he came in. Jarastafari. All right. We want to hear your thoughts, guys, on all the matters today, guys, because you have to educate yourself on this, So when people talk foolishness, at least you can correct them. All right, because you're already informed. All right, yes. So yeah, Raphael and Zachariah playing very good for Toulouse at this point. Very good. So it's almost impossible for my boy to get a start over them. Almost impossible. Worst off, he just came in the team. All right, and just turn on the style. You get me? See, against PSG, he has a 6.7 here. All right, yes, and that's against the biggest personnel in the region. I've seen Lenny Hyde dominate schoolboy football. Okay, you're fighting my boy in the chat. All right, Claudia says Claudia can give you a discount. Why are you saying I'm selling narrative, Leon? I don't get it. I'm lost. All right, Montpellier sound like an Europe song. All right, clip my finger. Okay, brain drain. Big of yourself. Thanks for being here. All right. For me, Flemmings should make a move to the MLS. You will get a nice paycheck, but I don't think it's just a walk to go in the MLS. You know. I just believe that these people bought him, thought that he would have been better. Like he would have been, they could have gotten him better. And at this point, he's not progressing at the level that they would have wanted him to be, because that's exactly what the coach said. Not my word. That's the exact word the coach said. The exact word. So that's why I said I don't sell narratives. You understand me? Because the coach came out of his own mouth and said that he's not on the level. You understand me? So I don't know what else I can tell you, unless I would be lying to you. You get me? Fan of mine had said, "Uno really have so much shot about the coach in one pickup, man." Okay, yeah, but Fana, you have to understand, other people have their own narrative, because the man I tell us, if he doesn't take any word from Craig Butler, he's not going to reach anywhere. You understand me? When he's a certified, educated coach. Oh, okay, no problem. JD, Low came from Egypt. You telling me Flem can't go to the MLS? I am not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna jump to it. I don't think he can just be an automatic spot in MLS. You have to look at the teams, look at the wingers them that they have on their right and left midfielders, and see if he's better than none. I have to go through that before I can come back and tell you. But I'm not sure. Look how long he was in the USL. Why they never picked him for the MLS? We have to ask those questions. Why they never picked him for the MLS? That is very much important. I can't say it. JPL tier 2 for Flemming, it seems. Jesus Christ. There's a trouble, you know. Yeah, man. Doing training and gym work. I put in not even massacre top form can hold me. Okay, no problem, no problem. But guys, we're gonna open the phone line because I seem to always be out here running 1 hour and not even get the phone line. I want to hear from people. Let me bring up Shamar first. Let me bring up Shamar now because it's Shamar time, you know. You understand me? Yeah, because I've realized when people talk, them they talk about the reality, you know. And it kind of hurt my spirit, you know. So I have to bring it up now, you know. Yes, because Shamar is a big part player right now at Spartak because he's not getting so much game. Why Rosie call me video call? Rosie just call you now, man. All right, so that makes sense. Let me take Rosie call. Good day, Rosie. How are you doing?
Good day, good day. Yeah. So, me say, want to comment on the commenter where that talk about. You hear me?
Yeah, man. Don't pay Richard Crawford no mind, you know. He's just a
No,
robot,
not
a fake account.
no,
Yeah.
man. They comment about the law situation with law going to the MLS and if Flemmings can go MLS.
Mm-hmm.
I think people forget that law was a designate. Law was a generation Adidas player. One of those players that went through the draft and was actually in the MLS before at a younger age. So it's not like Law wasn't somebody that they had looked at before. So it's just Law and I think his temperament and his game and how it was going allowed for him not to be in the league at the point in time. But then I think it was easier for him to come back into the league because it's a league that he has been in before or a league that has looked on him before. If you understand the message, JD.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like say, they just discovered Low out of one place and brought him in at Inter Miami.
Okay.
So it was one of the generation Adidas players, just like you would have Andre Blake and Darren Mattax and those guys. But I don't think they have that program again where they would try to push certain players through the MLS job, super job. So he just never made it at the younger age.
Okay,
so
okay.
Right now, yeah. So to me, that's a different situation than Jonas Flemmings, who has never been in the MLS before. So
Okay,
at the
okay.
end of the day, like, yeah. But I think when I see Flemmings even play, I'm not saying he's a bad footballer, but I mean, for the years that he has been playing football, which he would have been playing schoolboy football from the age of like Dacosta Cup Manning Cup from the age of 13, and he's about 26 now. I don't know. When I see him play for Jamaica, I think that in terms of his reaction timing, and there's a lot of things that I think he doesn't do off the ball. And I think that even when you go to a place like Europe, those things get more highlighted. So you might have a little talent in terms of you can pass, control, and shoot. Pass, control, dribble, and shoot. But it is your football IQ, in my opinion, which allows you to survive amongst the very best, or amongst the below the best in terms of in Europe. Because most of the times is what you do with the ball or what you do when you don't have the ball.
Yeah.
So to me, when you see him play for Jamaica, he does a lot of wasted moves. A lot of wasted movements where he gets the ball and he's like, he's dribbling, it's not beating anyone, he's not sharing the football as much, he's not creating space for himself. So it's like me, I said to myself, if this is how he's going to play in Europe, then he's not going to really make it. Not saying that I wouldn't want him to make it, but then he got the opportunity to go at the club. So I mean, the club might have seen something in it and seen somewhere they can develop on that.
Exactly.
Because it's not like because he's young. I think that's true because he's been playing Manning Cup for a long time, and Jamaicans have known him a long time. So we might have started that. So he's a young youth. So he's young enough to where they think that they could improve upon him because I think when they come on to like Caribbean players or even some players of African descent, it's not much. Some of them are very good when they're young, but they can be very, very good at an older age. So it's like there's more room for them to grow in terms of some persons. You would see some baller at 25, a South American at 25 is practically, if he's not at a certain level, if he's an attacking player, he's not looked upon as good enough. While
Okay.
an African player and a player from African descent at 25 might not be at a certain level. When you check it, when they reach 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, that's where you're looking and like saying, wow, like they have more scope to growth in the latter stage of their career. And that's something I've seen with a lot of players. Like Didier Drogba wasn't necessarily, when he came to Chelsea, I think he was around 25, but he was developing between 23 and older. So it's like, even if you're in your 20s, it is something that I think a lot of clubs will say, all right, based on where you're coming from, based on your culture, they can take a gamble on you as opposed to, and I think it was a European player. But when it comes out to a South American player, they mostly go for them when they're 16, 17, 18, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, all in all, no, JD, it comes down to, I don't know if this coach, for example, I think for me, for this coach going forward, he has to be playing consistently. If his real trying to live by in terms of getting into the squad.
Yeah, man.
So if you're not playing, I don't know if you will get in the squad. And then the only way you will get in the squad is because the pool is not what the player recruitment has stalled, or we don't have enough players to choose from, or enough good players to choose from.
Okay.
So it's like a player recruitment doesn't start where we can get in the likes of a Rico Henry and these guys to come in and represent Jamaica. Then there are certain players who never play back for Jamaica if they don't improve. So it's not, and I think that's the rabbit hole I think a lot of persons went down with, like Andre Blake. Yes, Andre Blake is a captain and he's probably in terms of is the best goalkeeper we have right now, and probably even the best goalkeeper in my opinion that ever played for Jamaica. However, if
Oh, well, and
however
you see, I have to stick on one point, because I still have Shamar them for got you, Me have them play them for got you, So, more I just finish that, and if anything, I have to call back in, so I can just make sure I structure
yeah,
it, because more and chop the video when I'm done. You understand me?
all right, all
Yeah.
right,
But me
all right.
get the point, me get the point we are saying. You understand me?
But
And me, me like where you structure it, because you don't want to bring down the player, but you just say the player might be too old in development, start too old, and maybe the moves them never really correct for him at this point. So maybe, so where you would just me could get to this, because you chop up the Flemmings. Where you think he could go back to get at least a proper enough development to springboard his career. Then let me put a positive in it, and we chop up that, so we can get on Shamar and also Michael Antonio, because I have something to say which I'm actually not happy with.
okay, all right. So what I'm saying is now, see, with I think the player, I don't think he should leave Europe. If he get the opportunity, I think he could go to like the Belgium Pro League, right? If he gets the opportunity, if the opportunity presents itself. But I don't think he should leave Europe. Like if he can get an opportunity in the Belgium Pro League or even in the Turkish league to springboard his career, or even like the fact that he's in Europe, I'm not sure if he can get an opportunity in the championship. But I wouldn't want him to come back on this side of the island, on this side of the continent, because with MLS and those stuff, there's like a Rasta thing in terms of how they shape their Rasta and player thing. So to me, one or three options is like one or two options in terms of like the Belgium Pro League, the Turkish league, or he goes into League Two in the second division in the French league.
All right.
So I would that's the three options I think, but I wouldn't want him to come back out of it, because to come from Europe and get back to Europe, it's not necessarily an easy thing.
All right, big boss. So, may I got chop up the rest of the thing in my morning, all right?
Yeah, man.
All right, respect and thanks for calling in. All right, so that was a great CC. That was a great CC, guys. All right. Anyways, yeah. The reason why I'm doing this, yes, Chris Smith, I've heard it, man, but I've heard it enough times now, so that's why I had to literally put it out here to say that Mikel Antonio is not no big part player. That is just a next lie to make other people look like they are doing good. All right. Shamar Nicholson, as you can see here, played 8 games. All right, started only 3 this season, and the minutes per game is 35. So that is the definition of a big part player. All right, and he has been doing nothing on the field. Obviously, I've talked good because he's a kid with talent. All right, and also a kid that can actually get better in the future, which that is the truth. But it still remains that he hasn't gotten in the coach's favor at this point. I have other players playing good. Maybe have a slight niggle near here and there. So this is your opportunity to do better. But as you can see here, his playing time is literally 35 minutes per game. That is very, very low. All right. Yes. So that's why I've literally looked at those specific personnel, Chris Smith, to show you that sometimes it's good to actually have the data on the screen, because at least you can learn something from it, and learning something might make you be a little bit more accurate, Yes, in my opinion. And I don't like that. Mikel Antonio is no big part player. That is not an accurate statement. It has been said more than once, and I don't like it. So let me have to go there again. I don't know why am I the defender of overseas based players, but he's getting a 9 now. You get me? Yes. So that's why I did it, just to show you, because we can click it right here and you can see for yourself. All right. So this is in the Europa League. Let me come out of the Europa League and go in the Premier League just right here, just to show you. 2023, Mikel Antonio, 8 games played. He played 8 games, and it's 8 games played in the Premier League overall. Minutes per game, 60 minutes. And remember, those are games that literally he came on late in, and some of them he started 60 minutes started. In the Premier League, 1 goal so far, and 1 assist out of the 8 games played. All right. So that is not a big part player, because you're playing 60 minutes. You only have 90 minutes in football. So I cannot understand where these narratives always come from. It's getting annoying now, man. Some of the players them that are big part players are the average players them that we keep on hyping up. Because for some reason we have to find a way of a level the players them with other players them, man. My God, man. So Chris Smith, yes, it's there. So we're done with it now. Mikel Antonio is not a big part player, and anytime you hear the statement, you challenge the statement. All right, because that is not accurate. All right, Mikel Antonio might not be playing the best what we expected from him from last season, but that is true. But he's still one of the better performing Jamaican players. Them we'd have put Cephas him as one of the better performing than Andre Gray, Bobby Reed as one of the better performers. Them. And out of top players, it's only one personnel, and Cephas never made the team, and he's in it as one of the better performers. You understand me? So all of the other guys are actually English players. So let we be more loving, man, and love everybody, man. All right? Yes, man. I want Jamaica, we say, man. We cannot be putting these things in people's head that make selection. All right? Big up yourself, Andrew. 55. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. All right. Richard Crawford said, if he doesn't have to know him, as long as he doesn't have to know him, as long as the coach white them right. Bundy's little hypocrites. Jarastafari. Richard, you are a clone. I can tell you that. All right. You're a clone, and people like you make Jamaica very bad. All right. Yes, you're a clone, bro. Stop it, man. It's not necessary, man. We can be here and have our balls together to talk the truth. All right? Yes. Every day you come here, you spill one narrative. And it's not going to work. It makes no logical sense. Because we are educated people here, and the matters that we do speak on. So you cannot force us to believe in madness. All right? Yes. So guys, once you just come in, just make the real people make sure they hit the like button to get us past 100. Because we are already an hour in. and we deserve that more than anything else, the likes. And then if we can reach the 200 before the 2.5 hour mark, we do so. But that is the time we are going to be spending, because we have other things to talk about, and we don't want to seem like we're recycling information. All right, there are too many players ahead of Flemmings, both in his club and at the national level. If we are really honest, that is true. Maisden, bless yourself, thanks for being here. Hope he's not heading to the JPL like the one that is at Mount Pleasant. Let me see first, but we have to put information out there. You get me? Yes. All Shamar do is jog on the field. No, he scored a goal the last time, and we have to give him credit. But the surprising thing, no one talked about the extreme amount of work that the player did to assist him. Because when I heard the goal at first, I had to go back and check it, and I'm saying, wow, oh ironic. Anytime when our Jamaican player them score, we figure the assisters them, and the assisters them always be doing more work. But it's the greatest goal scored. But the assisters them, nobody talk about the assisters them. Quincy Promise, it was a flip back, acrobatic flip back he had to do, to get him in line to volley the ball in, front foot volley, So go and look at the goal yourself. You understand me? Yes. So we should talk about the beautiful assist coming from Quincy Promise, because that's what made the goal. This is funny. Imaxit, should we love man as well? Oh my God, Brinjin. Brinjin, all I'm just saying, Brinjin, I never wanted to come off as no love man. All right, Brinjin. All I'm saying is we should love Jamaica first, no love man. Our brain look like some man. No, let me leave it there. JD, I want to ask you something. Why I can't see the best of Bobby Reed when he plays? But I think we never saw the best of nobody the last time in Jamaica team. Nobody. Maybe the closest you could say was Amari Bell and to some extent Andre Blake. To some extent, but Amari Bell is the only person you saw the best of. And maybe you can say Mikel Antonio made some driving runs past elite players, but that's it. Nothing else. You get me? Nothing else. Fan of mine, JD, when I said these people are always trying to bring down the English players. Andre Gray is our most informed striker, and don't hear them talk about him. It's gonna always, I'll be honest. It's just what people can resonate to. I have no problem about that, but don't talk bad about the other guys them and then pretend like you're talking good. And believe me now, I'm gonna absolutely believe me now, anytime I do speak with individual, because I'm gonna say to him straight, I don't like it, man. I don't like it, man, because we should be here always trying to make sure we give the people the best opportunity to have a platform. Worst if they are English, because we saw how other individuals inside the country speak about these guys. You understand me? So we have to always be the ones that tell you what, me always be that one. Me never change from day one, and I'm gonna die on that hill. So let me done. Nobody have to do it. Me have to do it. So anytime people talk things, me I go reply to it. You get me? I'm in a care nobody wants to say. And Mikel Antonio, 6 games played, 3 goals. A goal every 2 games. Yes, but it's sad, man. Warren Webster, JD, no cap, my boss. We're tired of the segregation. Enough is enough. Stop disrespect those who has our country at heart. Say this with no apology. Yes, man, and I'm done with it, man. I'm done. Marlon, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. JD, many will miss a goal like that. Yes. Easy, JD. Duckland, big up yourself. No, I not say nothing, Duckland. No, I have never said I love no man. It's a man named Brain Drain come here and talk about so we need to love man too. I have never said anything. Brain Drain, look how we have a decent show going. And you just come here and talk about love man. Yeah, Javier Brown was decent as well. Let me give him credit. Javier Brown was decent as well. All right, yes. But aside from that, nobody else was decent. Everybody was proper dog. You know, not good. JD, Shamar need to run like Antonio. This jogging thing need to stop. All right, Jamaican Guna, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Hope all is well. As well, all right. Iris said, JD, do you think Flemo will be given an opportunity? He's getting the opportunity to go in the training. I think that is an opportunity in itself. He needs to prove that he's better than the other guys them. But as I'm saying, Harry Vibes, he's going up against a kid, one of the kids them that was highly rated, obviously dropped off farm, and this is his second bounce. So this kid is fighting to prove that he was one of the wonder kids them early on. So that he's there. And Raphael, he has been doing it from last season and came in strong this time as well. You get me? Yes, so he's getting the opportunity. Raphael is injured, and at first they brought in attacking midfielders. They played well, and now people, it was an international break. He had an opportunity to do something. The coach brought him in, so I think this is his opportunity. So if he cannot get the field, that is just how the world works. He cannot get the field. People are saying we haven't seen the best of Bobby Reed. Have we seen the best of Liam Bailey and Nicholson coming from Tennessee? I think we have seen some maybe the best of Nicholson. Maybe that's his best in the national team, and he has done a good job. But Liam Bailey, I can't say I can't say that we have seen the best from Liam Bailey, to be honest. Why someone always trying to violate Captain Jamaica? No, because I think maybe because I give him this big hype, you know. And it, as I tell you, as I told you before, what I've realized the problem is, it's not because people love these ballers more than anything else. It is because people perceived personnel overseas as better than them. And I'm not talking overseas, because you can be overseas and still in a Jamaican section. You can be overseas and still be labeled as a Jamaican section. But people that's perceived as outside of Jamaica's culture, they would automatically perceive them as better. And because of that, you want to always match someone close to you with them to show that, yes, and because me not they are foreign, me not better than, me not good as them. You understand me? Which is Michael Antonio, them and they don't think them way there. They don't think that way. But it's just an underlying bad mind behavior, which I don't like. And that's what me I try to say from day one, you know, which I never liked. You get me? That's what I've been saying from day one, because when you hear Michael Antonio the other day speak, he was speaking on behalf of Jamaica. And that's why I call him Captain Jamaica from that time. And I explained why he's Captain Jamaica, because I said what he has done for Jamaica is to open the gate for others to feel comfortable to come here. You understand me? So that's why I always champion this guy. You know? Yes. Jeremy Miller, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Tennessee, Colin. JD, you love man. No. I have never said I love man. Big island card. Jesus God. Why you guys don't listen? When you have you heard me say I love man? JD, you're sure international. So leave out the wasteman argument. Love man. Hello, good day. Good day. Good day, Big Boss. How are you doing? Oh my God, these mans. Before we get into the call, guys, come on. We just reached 100. Let me go to 150 likes, because these are quality contents. I'm not gonna say it again. Support quality contents, because I them a whole category. Me not ask you. A quality content the whole category, or else a 4 view per video, the videos them would I get. So make sure if you make a mistake and never hit the like button, make sure you hit it so people can see them quality content. Yeah? For believe them need to come back and watch Jamaica Reggae Boyz videos. All right, me not ask you, me I tell you. All right, so we take the calls. Big up, caller. How are you doing?
Yeah, man, JD, I'm go man.
Where's the bossy?
Yeah, when I calling about the situation, as I said, JD, me kind of tired to hear about the English and Jamaican ball. You know, the people them still create chaos over who better than who. What is wrong with these people? Them not say everybody I look for the bigger picture. We are look for unite and go work up. Them me see everybody create the excitement over a goal, just like when Bailey score against City. But that's something I don't know why Jamaicans stay so. Why them always yeah, it goal good. So just Give man him props and move on.
Hold on. Did you see the coach face when Michael Antonio scored the goal? You never go back and look at the picture, eh? A lot of people in Jamaica face they look the same way.
When me tell Anthony
go back. My channel shut down because if you go back there and check here, man, I said, JD, you never celebrate when the other people score like that. So people never want to celebrate in the chat as well. So that naga ever stop. Me, I tell you. Obviously, we have our fans that always celebrate and true with yourself and others were celebrating. But no people never happy. Even though Jamaica score.
Me have something to tell the people them where are going. So we have a coach and everything attack and speed attack and everybody attack. Me sorry for them because you see them ball there where them attack. If them not perform, them could like them on the highest club. If them not get no game time, the coach them don't want nobody with them on bench. So if I not get no game time and I not perform, them and I pick people over and could have the biggest name. Yes, he might look for the highest league first, but if the highest league and the first them not get no game time, him go down to the other league. So everybody we are talking about Shamar Bailey, Anthony, I put in every English and Jamaican baller that because it's one Jamaican team. So everybody who in the chat have their mind against both them baller. Me sorry for them. If them baller not perform for them I come on the channel and ball, so them not want like the coach. Them I want the coach go away because guess what, the coach now go pick them baller. Because if you do good, them man want the national team to be a lily thing. They want to be a little thing like it's a boy scouting. That's some love.
Me love when Mr. Speid them coming out and say, yeah man, if you not play for your club, you can't get the game, you know. Me love when they are supporting the cause. You know?
Make them go and chat. Me sorry for some of them not go see them baller. You know what them are go see them baller if they make the squad on the bench. Some of them are see them baller on the bench and this coach really don't like substitute players already. You can see now first match, you know, really like sub. So some of them baller go rub bench. So they them want to talk. Make them want to talk. JD sad though said them mind it corrupt still a Jamaican still, you know. Because the country gone in a JD, the country gonna be a corruption.
Away gone.
So me understand why you people in the chat because Jamaica full of bad men.
No, me ask you away gone. Because you said the country gone. Where is it? No, because me have to ask where it gone.
The country gone, man. The country gone. There's no chaos in Jamaica. I mean, I bring on my country, but that's the fact.
No, it's a talk, man. What you see. So, and nobody can say I bring on your country for your talk. If you perceive that as the truth, obviously I have to come there and see for my own eyes. But believe me, based on what I saw with the crime and violence, I'm inclined to agree with you. Yeah, no, because people would say, you know them always say, man. Them only intelligent, you know, when them have an answer to me. Because of the hatred of me, what them have for me. You understand me? Them only intelligent and this type of things. And when things don't make no sense, the whole of them does and laugh. Them most, believe me, man, most of them they're in for the truth, man, you know? British gonna say Jamaica Ghana 80. Oh my God. No. Come on, man. 80. Been watching 80. Documentary the other day, man. 80 mash up, man. 80 mash up, man. So if Jamaica gone like 80, good lord. Our Jamaica gone at 80, my God, that would be bad. Because 80 right now.
When I reach 80 level yet. JD. The crime still, and also we.
The crime. So the crime
gone.
The crime, I think, per capita. But we never see 80 unless them can't check the crime rate at 80 then, because we not see 80 where Jamaica there. So then how is it?
JD Jamaica in top 5.
Me know where they at, but I'm saying, so why is it 80 look so worse off than Jamaica, but yet still Jamaica in the top 3 and 80 in the top 3? Mm-hmm. So is it that them worse that in our image and we are killing more people per capita? That's what?
Yeah, I'm a bad mind, as I say. A bad mind I kill with.
No, but the bad mind. No, we're talking about the crime and the violence because that you allude to. So I wonder, 80 is not in the crime and violence section. Is it that they are just not counting deaths?
Yeah, but remember, I don't really crime. Yeah, where I go on 80 now, so maybe them not count the date where I go on now. But 80 really will normally make up mash up 80 in a JD a natural disaster, you know. Them have local crime rate, you know, where really them can manage. But a really natural disaster put them country in other position
Me I go do a
or
research on it.
the
Me I
two
go do a research
earthquake.
on it. Me I go definitely do a
Yeah,
research
man,
on
do
it.
a research.
That
But
how much.
JD, them say 5 minutes still. But that was me say the man them just need to stop compare the ball of them. A one Jamaican team, if a baller, they have levels to this, and me no know, me understand. So them have so many pride in them footballer Jamaica,
Okay,
which
okay. The man them
makes them
agree with
to
you.
have
Say,
pride.
the man them
Yeah, man,
agree with
do
you. Say
not
national
compare when you.
disaster. Big boss. Them agree with you. Say national disaster make 80 look like that. So it's not necessarily crime and violence. Okay.
Yeah, the national disaster, man. The two remember them get two big earthquake back to back. You know,
Yes,
then them
I
get
know,
the
I
last.
know, I know. But because I saw gun and stuff, and sometimes they said it's 80 giving Jamaica guns for trades and them stuff there. So I thought that it was worse stuff, you know. But you
No, I
guys
know
saying
80 I give Jamaica no gun. So JD, it's really all when them transport the guns from trade from US, them travel through 80. So the links come through 80 and then it end up in a Jamaica. So I really US across everything. 80 will do local thing, but most of the majority it come from the US and come through 80 and then just end up in a Jamaica. And most
okay.
likely that's how the system fit. So because the 80 I get resources to make so much gun. Come on, G.
No, them not
And
make
them
no
have the
gun and them
money.
not make no bullet. That's what them say. I was watching all the documentaries, you know. For the last week, me I watched 80 documentaries, around 15 documentaries I've watched, you know. So I'm trying to learn, you know. Me always trying to learn on what I'm talking about, you know. So I always try to learn, man. But respect and thanks to the call, big boss. All right, we're gonna go and chop up
Yeah,
the
man, big
rest of the
up
show.
yourself.
All right,
And
respect, yeah.
just let me just say one more. People in our chat wanna just who are EMF is gonna just come around the team and rally around the team, man, and stop bring down the ball at them. When they could to score a goal and just say, yeah man, good goal, move on, don't compare the ball at them. If Anthony score a goal, good goal, move on. And one team, you know. Remember when the man them come and one jersey, the man them wear, you know. The man now wears part of jersey and Anthony now wear West Ham jersey when him come play for Jamaica, you know. A Jamaican jersey, man, and you know, so me don't know what on the mindset, you know, just need to change the mind and come on the team for 2026 and going forward. Big up JD and the team.
All right, respect, big boss. All right, so let me go to the comments. JD, do you think Alan could play with Shamar? Oh, why? I don't understand. Me not sure about that. Chris Smith, yeah, man, big up, big up. Then we have Father Gart in the building. Massive respect, man. Thanks very much, all right, for the support. Shamar has played 17 games for Jamaica from Gold Cup till now and only scored 3 goals and 1 assist. All right, but maybe that goals and assists kind of factored on how good the team is and them stuff there, you know? Brinchen said, before I forget, Man United did defeat City in the second half, 3 goes to 2. No, we took off everybody and we never started with 4 persons as well. We only started with 3 midgets and 1 monster. And that's what happened. The new coach should give Tariq Magee a look in. All right, Noel, let me know, guys, what you say about that. Tariq Magee, you thought that he should get a look in? We're gonna get to Magee as well. Let me get Tariq Magee up here to see how much games he's getting for Cassiopen because I missed the game. So so let me see if he had gotten any game time for Maggie right here. All right, yeah. So I'm just trying to get that in, so we make sure we get all the necessary information. So Maggie, let's see when the last time he made the bench. All right, so Maggie hasn't made the bench since the 3rd of September. So we are the 4th of October at this point, and Maggie never made back the bench since. So remember, I told you that they brought in a personnel and they had 1 injury player, and both of them came from his position. And since then, he never went back in the team. So all of the guys, and with a question, my narrative, which they said it's a narrative, you need to come back and tell me sorry. All right, JD, the 8 these people have is just out there, can't hide, even if they try. Yes, Fana, I do believe that because they are trying their best, but it's still coming out. All right, yes. Maggie need to get some game time as at his club. Yes. JD, why were you telling the 2 big forward what to do the field? What you want to do Question. You want to make it look like the coach not giving them instruction? I don't know. I don't know. Omar Fallen, big up yourself. JD, do you realize that mostly interviewers try to ask the new coach who is the best Jamaican player, and the coach response is always about them? We all need to adapt the concept of them. Yes, yes, yes. But remember, at the end of the day, they want the sound bites, because if it mentions it's a local player, it's a local war, overseas war yet again. Where is that interview of Antonio? You have to go on the football podcast on BBC. All right. Father mine that said Jamaica done. Yeah, me live. And them people player brain turn back way. My God, yeah. That's sounding away. 80 been done for centuries. Brain drain. All garbage collection gone. Yes, I saw that one, Danny Dread. I did saw that one. Jamaica is ahead of 80 in crime. Yes, but I'm gonna because I was watching some documentary and getting to know the culture a little bit better, because I don't come here and act like I know everything. I have to go there and learn. JD, it's nice seeing all the guys singing the national anthem. 100%. Disaster. Then we have Double D Wizard in the building. Big up yourself. Hope all is well with you. Natural disaster. You kidding me? Yes. But I think crime and violence there is high as well. But I think it might not be as high as Jamaica. Maybe, because I saw them counting dead people there. So you can't tell me that it's just because they are just bad at counting. The crime rate way lower than Jamaica by far, Chris Smith says. I'm going to research it first, because I don't want to jump to bring down Jamaica until I am sure it's factual. At this current stage, yes, it's factual, but I want to check if it's because they can't count the deaths in certain war zones, because I saw war zones that every day shootout happen. It's between 14 hours. You get me? Obviously, in Jamaica, every day the same thing happening as well. That is true. But I still want to get the factual information to give people, because I know a lot of people from overseas watch the videos. So at least we can give them an accurate statement on it. 80 never had chance because was pulled down by French and corruption. Okay, JD, it's not it's not natural disaster. It is worse than you would be. Okay, but I'm gonna research, man. I'm going to research. Just give me a little time. US now cause nothing. Are the Jamaicans them? I send gun through 80 to Jamaica. Okay, all right. That is not true, JD. 80 gets its guns from Europe, not USA. Don't ask me how I know this. Okay, so I'm not gonna ask how you know this. Second half after subs, that yes. Brain drain just trying to complain political game here. Some of them people are going to put the play in trouble if they continue like this. We will not go to the World Cup. The players have feelings. People need to stop. All right. Thank you very much, WD. Yes, players have feelings. Both sides. All right. So we're going to the next call now. Brain Gin. People, when you get a chance. All right. 1 second, Teddy. Let me take Neil call first. When you get a chance, I encourage you to watch amputee football. Yes, I did got a chance, and it's going good. All right. Yes. All right. Let me take the first call from Neil. Neil, big up yourself. How are you doing?
Yeah, the blessings are going.
We are here chopping it up. Yes, a fine tuning part of the show. We just touch Maggie right now. Not literally touch Maggie, but talking about Maggie, because the man's minds smutty,
But they said Maggie is not I wouldn't more than Maggie around because even about Maggie. Maggie already been a national.
Where's the Maggie ready for national team?
But JD, you we can understand why people keep on compare the players there. You understand? All the players them play for Jamaica. But when we notice, people always compare player against player, like the competition. If all the players them play for Jamaica, why you wouldn't want the best players them play for Jamaica? Why people keep on compare the player them if Michael Antonio do something or Shamar do something, people are compare Shamar against Michael Antonio and I say, well, they must say this one no good. So if I let only a good this is the kind of thing because in a USA team, don't want the best players them. And they always I mean never compare like there's some kind of war. All the players them play for Jamaica. Why we can't just support all the players them? A man score a goal, a man talk about it, like if a man score a goal and in Ghana Jamaica like a different goal is scored. And people supposed to feel better about that goal the way he scored. So me I say, Didn't nobody talk about Bobby Reed's goal?
No, Bobby Reed never scored a goal, man. And if you tell him, say, brother, you know, sometimes you sound like you're xenophobic. They're gonna get hungry, you know. Yo, no, but you're seeing it here, but you just can't talk. You cannot tell the truth. You have to say, all right, then whatever, you know, because you just don't know, you know.
If I tell you for Aston Villa, you got it all over the place. Bobby Reed score, you know, nobody say Bobby Reed score a goal. You understand? Shamar score, everybody else about Shamar score. So all and the Jamaica
yeah, man, the bias is just real, man, and them just not see it. Because if you say it to them, they're gonna say no, them no bias. But it's just a bias because anybody score. If Shamar score, me I build a video and say Shamar score. Me literally build a video to put everyone together. I don't build a separate video. You get me? I put everyone in it and said this and this, and we break down everything. A Reggae Boyz abroad series, so we can get everybody involved. You understand me? So you know where my mind is from day one. Because I want to tell you what happened with everyone, you know?
Junior Flemmings make a bench. You come like a road star.
And Bobby Reed score and cannot get a video. Bobby Reed score cannot get a video. Oh, yeah, man, no. Yeah, man, Bobby Reed score. Yeah, you know? Yeah. Junior Flemmings, please, make the bench. 17.
You know, they just started a little while. I see him foolish. Why? It come like a mindset where people are, but you come like people always want to fight over something. You fight over something where I don't like how it's nothing. You understand? Bobby Reed is Jamaican international player. So if Bobby Reed score, why we can't mention Bobby Reed? Why we mention Uncle Shamar alone and Junior Flemmings make a bench? So if Junior Flemmings make a bench, how what?
In France. Junior Flemmings
make a bench. And JD, me I tell you, if you see a mindset, you're going to tell us something when we see now video one time. One of the Jamaican artists go to Guyana. I don't remember somebody in DJ, I think that's King in here. So they must have some gunshot. So you look like King must have a nervous breakdown or what, because they pull him off I see. So some man from Guyana say, why the Jamaican them gonna let him a bad man? And one man and a shot bus and the DJ them a talk badly and it's like you have a nervous breakdown. And JD, when you're looking at that shot, JD, the people from Jamaica, I tell people from Guyana say, how much killer that Jamaica, how much people kill Jamaica. So they must try to compare to them still more people. Are them have more bad man?
Well, you say the man I'm proud for inform by himself. Me I eat KFC, guys. I eat KFC because my lady come from Netherlands and she buy KFC. As I told you before. Yeah, continue, Neil. Man, I'm fast, you see, man.
Come here, so me say in a JD. Then that's something to people that compare. People can lose their mind so much that you are compare about who have more bad man than who have none. I mean, I say them people last. So I just in mind, the people I just in mindset, because they glorify this kind of bad man culture.
Yeah.
It's don't got set of people them I just that then glorify. So I think Cecilia man as Jamaica And right now, it come like I just nothing, like I just a hand.
Yeah.
You know, so it come like I nothing. Then,
Mm-hmm.
you hear something, a man get killed over this and he come like, a man say, okay, indeed. And that's why every man move on.
The empathy dropped to a extreme low. The empathy dropped to an extreme low.
Yeah.
And the PTSD rise to an extreme high. Yeah.
To me, JD, I just see a mindset that you know in everything, JD. If a player play, and a player plays with Jamaica, if, as you say, everybody already Jamaican journey. Why everybody keep on compare this one? Then I want to talk about this one and this one for a goal. Because you don't know what kind of attachment they have, what kind of sentimental attachment they have towards certain people or certain footballer. But me can't understand how man make a bench and I be there make over it.
So hold on there. Remember, say no. May I show you? I just think, guys, I just believe that the guys we have to just say the truth. Our problem our problem overall, our problem, because this is not just football. Our problem is we just don't resonate to the guys them, and we don't have the education. We don't have the education. And guys, remember when we're saying education, it is a subject we're talking about. We're talking specific in the football inside. We don't have the education to understand the overall metric around it. I just think that is a problem. And why we cannot have the education? Because it requires us to be more out of our culture to understand why we should appreciate them people here. So we don't have the education to appreciate the person in period. You understand me? So that's why if a man make the bench, I tell him Neil, Liam Bailey score in the friendlies them. I'm a say, brother, me not report that, brother, because I'm a good virgin send me. I'm a say, me not, and around 60 other man send me. Yo, JD, I'm a say, brother, the real give me a start, brother. Me not report Michael Antonio scoring in a friendly. Me not report nothing at all. You know, I do other things. You know.
Making a bench the first big one is a big thing. So we do not play. A margin player.
Yeah. You know, Teddy, we're gonna call you after Teddy. So stop your foolishness, no? Double D, I've cooked. I cooked rice and peas yesterday, bro. All right, I cooked rice and peas yesterday. All right, so don't ramp with me, Double D. I made rice and peas and chicken yesterday. All right, you're gonna hear somebody say, Sunday my rice and peas and chicken should make on. You cook it on Monday. I don't business. And when me have time, that's when me cook it. So I cook it on Monday because I was busy on Sunday.
If you can make a bench club where you play for, then what you do this?
Yeah. All right, look at that. Listen. No, look on Teddy respond. Man coming from JPL and USL, it's a big thing. So it's always where your sufferation mentality. Oh, you reach somewhere else. Okay, no problem. So what happened? Everybody we have. Everybody we have. You get me? Everybody we have. So why is we have to take out the next man? Oh, the next man might come from England. So making the English Premier League is not a big deal. Oh wow. Oh wow. you must be mad.
So when Jamal Lowe make Bournemouth bench, how many of them celebrate?
Balaker come and say, yo, bench him and make him for play over CFAS. You see the big difference? Yeah, look how we can have look how we can find the examples to show you. When Jamal Lowe on a Premier League bench, you see, my boy come and say CFAS to play over him.
Okay.
But no, and next man I get video because
We never see a thing where people can set their standards so low that a man can make a bench and it come like a something happen. He might not even play enough. He make a bench.
Yeah. And believe me, Neil, we are the one the people who are listening to you, the people who have the problem with we, they might go say, oh, bad mind, you know. They might go say, we bad mind, you know. When we are taught the truth, you know, the clear truth, you know. Me not ask about the truth we're talking, you know, because how we're saying, you know, why we can't just love everybody.
Yeah.
Me speak to people in Jamaica, and every time I speak to them, it comes like, say, Them just can't resonate to nobody else. Me and man talk, a man is talk about theme player alone.
JD.
Because if it's up to him, I just theme player them alone can just make the team go World Cup. I mean, say, yo,
Nobody else.
I not feel this, you know, man. I not understand. So nobody else can play football aside from your play them?
No. I'm going to play them time.
Yo, I only watch my play them. What you mean you only watch your play them? Are you in a prominent position in the country? What can
For me, people say we have the best physics in our world, and so nobody no come from Grenada, nobody no come from St. Lucia and place. And so that we alone as black people can do everything, and we better everybody. So if we better everybody, why we not win nothing? I know we play them can make no big team.
But look here, Badu Gaza, your Badu Gaza says, laugh out loud. All people mind stay, laugh out loud. Amari is slated to make Chelsea bench. Laugh out loud. Watch the talk now. Badu Bad, them are gonna say him no for play because he now do nothing. Remember, we had to go back for the stats the other day to say him do good in a Premier League 2 or Premier League, where again? And you know Mr. Butler come and say him come from England. I mean, Mr. Butler, you have English Premier League player playing in the league. So you to do well. And you have people that chat say the same thing as well. So bad, them now it not gonna be talked about none at all. And when it be talked about, they're gonna say it's just the bench. And that may I tell you, that's going to happen. Just test it bad Gaza. Make him make the bench, and you say it in a chat and hear the response. If the response not gonna say just the bench, you make. Just watch.
You want to know? Ivan Tony no good. Time I score goal in the Premier League, but Junior Flemmings get a video. Me never see that. I'm on bench and people are celebrate. I'm not even playing. So sorry, Maggie make it bench. Then say, oh, if you get called in the national team, we can make it bench. Me don't know what kind of thing.
No, a man say Tyreek need to get a call. And let me flick this again here, big boss. Tyreek now make the bench, you know, from the third of last month, you know. So 1 month Tyreek now make the bench, you know.
Yes.
And him need to get a call, you know. But Jamal Lowe for go in overseas fast and him dip on the bench in the Premier League and get minutes. Him get a little bit of minutes, maybe not so much. But him get some minutes in the Premier League, and this man make the field for a month.
JD, but maybe the same person wants to Tyreek Maggie to get a card, not even what Tyreek Maggie play.
I can see when brain drain say it because a brain drain boy, so I understand. But we need to be honest, man. And what that proved to me, so we can't even pick player for get the coach. How can we pick player for get the coach? Well, we can't even pick the right player them because when the match done, you know, brother, my honest belief so we are some of the most racist and xenophobic persons on planet Earth. Me I watch around 4 man attack. Different, you know. And the man them a try them best to tell me how good the Jamaican play them, the local players them play. And anytime you come to an Englishman, it's and me I tell us 4 different video. Unless the people in a 4 group chat and attack. But at the identical behavior. And nothing like that not happening again. And anytime you touch Leon Bailey, pure excuse. Pure excuse. Brother, pure excuse.
Tell you, JD.
Every video where you watch. And me I said, Jesus, guys, look at me left Jamaica too early. Me need to go back and get some of that juice there. Because me don't know how me a born Jamaican and me not stay so. What really are going on? But what me not see? Me go back a footballing class and understand if me not learn nothing at the school. Me go back and understand, see if me not learn nothing at the school. Me start questioning myself, you know. Because me I say everybody can wrong and me right. But believe me, everybody terrible bias. And me no bias. And that's the problem. So next time I now go do it myself, me I tell you, I'm terrible man.
JD, you talk about the coach, the guy we're going to win decorated.
Yeah.
Make Leon Bailey score around 10 goals this season. And you see people start doing Christmas tree. Because where I'm going if I told him score 100 goals, if people are not here.
Yeah, man, he's a big power player, man. If him score 100 goals, he's a big power player. Period. Yeah, tell you, period.
The only time you talk about the English player are when people are cut against it and I say, yo, listen, you can't just talk about the Jamaican player alone. You have to talk about everybody. And I can tell you the every and Bailey scored 10 goals. Christmas, you're going to decorate before Christmas. May I tell you?
You know what we're going to do? We're going to wait until the season ends. And you see, we're going to check Liam Bailey, Bobby Reed. And we can throw Ivan Tony in it as well. Mikel Antonio in it. So if Liam Bailey score 5 goals and 4 assists at the end of the season in the Premier League, and them have all 10 and 5 assists, we are going to watch. We are going to watch as a chat. Just watch everybody reaction when they talk about the Jamaicans them abroad. And you're going to see it. I promise you, I don't know if it's as well Boston said, JD, you is not a organic Jamaican. You're a GMO Jamaican. Maybe that's actually true. But
every day, and then beat Bobby Reed. Bobby Reed not do this. Bobby Reed not. Well, he had barely do for Jamaica. You must Leon Bailey play. That's how I see him. Leon Bailey do. He take the ball and match and she fall down. I never see a man can fall down, sir.
You mean to say that? Me not say it in the chat. Me say get up, man. I may see that, brother. Me see a 1.5 foot. Me tell you, say Messi no reach 2 foot. And Messi the stretch out him foot and flick over. And Messi get up and play the ball, no, man.
Me don't know why Leon Bailey just fall down every time.
And somebody diss me in the chat. So I say me can't stay here, so you know, cause it's a fight against the youth. Me say look on the replay. A man said, no, impeding your foot is still foul. But that because no, the man the guy saw that he wasn't touched, you know. The man said, no, impeding your foot is still foul. I know, but I'm saying get up because you drop like the man kick you down. And I was actually talking the truth. But just go back on the live, brother. And when me say it, I say, you know, say, I realize say, I can't talk when it comes on to Jamaican football. I can't talk because I can't talk the truth because if me just say get up because your favorite player, you just start diss me. And me not say nothing, I don't say anything wrong. You know?
Man like Teddy D, very sentimental. And I Teddy Lee alone. They're sentimental towards certain players. Me don't know for what kind of reason. Because if a football, Jamaica play. Everybody wants Jamaica win.
Mm-hmm.
So me don't know where sentiments come from towards certain player. And when they now play,
yeah, but boss, me tell you, the sentiment is not because of the players them. It is because of the person that's doing it. Because them feel like the other personnel, them people out overseas better than them. Or people from different countries better than them. And them want for use through the players them said, yeah, them players are equally as good. So people at Jamaica equally as good as anybody overseas. But nobody overseas never tell them that. It's just the man them brain cells. Me I tell you, so me talk to people, I mean hear how them sound. And it's that a them problem. So that's why them do that. Me I tell you. And that's why them do that. And I don't even think of the man from England them yet. I just the perception of people outside Jamaica better than them and them problem. Me I tell you, so that's the troubling thing. You get me? And true, me come from Jamaica and me not have the same feeling. And me not have the same feeling is like me a waste man. Me I want waste man because I have the same feeling. No, because I'm more educated than you in that same social skills because I've gone more places than all of them and see other people and realize that I'm going to class with some of the brightest people in the world. And them never put me down and I go like say me I'm dunce. No. If me don't know a language and me don't know something in a language, them I teach me and I say, yes man, do this and do that and such and this and that. That's how you learn. So you need to stop cloud up yourself, man. If you can't say you're the greatest, you cannot say you're not good enough. We need to clear out that out of our culture and realize that the best part of our life is to can identify where we are at a point. So if we are not good enough, we identify that we are not good enough and start from there and become even better. But if you're not good enough and you tell yourself you're still better than everybody else, oh, you think you're going to reach anywhere? The man that believes that he knows everything stops learning. Stops learning, all right? The man that believes that he knows everything stop learning. So if you always walk around and big up your chest and go like you're great, you're not going to go anywhere. You're not going to reach anywhere because you're going to stay the same way and you're going to bad mind everyone that actually pass you because in your soul, you still know that the man is better than you, because that's the thing that's troubling you. For me now walking in Belgium, me not worry about who better than me because tell you what, me come from other countries, yes. And me is a born Jamaican and me can go in a KFC and buy whatever I want. And me can live however I want. Me happy with what me have. Me no want to be the richest thing in Belgium. Me never aspire to that. If I have reached that stage, I would be okay. So my mind is contented on what I have. But them man here want to be the greatest at everything because it's a mentality problem. You understand me? And that's why they eat the players them. That's why they eat the players them.
When me, I tell you, JD, this is one you have to go down in history book. And me can't stop telling you. Me never see a man make a club team bench and people. The man no play, but people are celebrate. I mean, I tell you, I don't think you look when I know the people.
And them still not tell the truth. Them still not tell the truth. Them still not tell you the truth. Them still not tell the truth. And when me coming out, me I gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna go there and get the information and come and tell you the truth. But I'm the person I get the fight when me come and tell you the truth. You know why? Because the truth will not come off the way or you want it because I see a mentality. So it's this should be a show of its own. Our mentality is the biggest problem, the biggest failure for us. Most of us fail because of our mentality. Most of us fail because of our mentality. People, when I came to Belgium, I had the same mentality like what I'm fighting against now. And believe me, I couldn't even pass one place. As soon as I dropped my act and realized, listen to me, if you don't change that attitude, you're going to suffer in Belgium. I have to go to England with the family them. And you're going to be in the same circle and just do your thing. If you want to stay here, you have to start to respect everyone from everywhere else in the world. And once I've realized that and decided this is how I'm going to start doing my thing, everything start flourishes. Everything. Jobs, school, relationship, your whole feeling in your body, everything start change. And that is the same attitude I bring here to you. Always honesty. Just trying to give it straightforward and try to reason with you and tell you to do the best thing at all times. You get me? Yes, man. That is what I live by, man, because this is my reality. I had the worst reality in jungle. I don't know if I'm going to live or die coming out. In wild time, don't know if I'm going to live or die coming out. But no, I have a different, I have something else to add to that and can help a person inside jungle to know that, listen to me, man, don't think that way. Because that's how when someone they come about the racist thing the other day. Oh, Pep Guardiola is racist because he's not like black player. But Kyle Walker black. Ake black. Mahrez no white. You understand me? So what happened to all of those players then? Because it's a Jamaican. That's why it does become him racist because a one Jamaican. You understand me? What I mean, maybe the one Jamaican is just not better than the next person, or the one Jamaican have the Jamaican attitude and want too much that he cannot get because he might not work that one. What about that? Why we never challenge the status quo before we jump to conclusion? You understand me?
JD, and the same mentality, because a man a play USL and thinking better than a man who play in the Premier League when it comes to Jamaica football. Because here we go. You know, see, a lot of them players when a USL, when they bring a player from England, I go them a play in a USL, then think them better than the player. A people that tell them that, you know.
Oh, here, Noble. Mahrez is black with a fair skin. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, man. Where we get these people from, man? You know, me just want done. Me just want done and play my game. I'm going to eat my bucket at KFC. My best friend is KFC. I'm soon dead as what? What's his name? What's his name? Brain drain, tell me. Guys, why we can't use this as a therapy to learn and improve ourselves as human beings? Every time we come here, we'll be the most racist personnels, the most divisive personnels. We should stop these things, you know.
What else did he?
We're gonna start the FIFA. We're gonna start the FIFA Wednesday. Wednesday, I'm gonna do the FIFA Wednesday. Wednesday, morning cracks. We're gonna do the FIFA Wednesday. We're gonna make Jamaica great again. All right, I'm gonna dress up in suit and tie. And remember, I tell you guys, if I don't get 200 plus likes on it, I'm not doing back the series. Every series I want 200 likes on it. Every series. All right, because I'm gonna dress up.
I just this you tell him tell you. He said me now nothing good to say about Jamaican players. You hear say Jamaican players. So Michael Antonio know what Jamaican player. I will play for. I don't want Jamaican player. I will play for.
It's shocking. It's shocking, man. It's shocking. It's shocking.
Can play
Yeah, man. You don't push yourself, man. And they make you lose your work, you know. They make you lose your work. All right? Yeah. All right, respect. All right, that was Tennessee. I'm calling in. Guys, get the likes up on the video, man. And this reach 200 as well, you know. We need to reach 200 on this, and we're not passing 2.5 hours. So we need 80 likes in 2 hours. In 25 minutes. We want 80 likes. All right? Yes. Thanks all the personals that came in. Please subscribe if you haven't. Yes. And if you had subscribed to the Imaxit first and you found that yourself not subscribed, resubscribe again because our channel got hacked and pretty much gone. All right? To the wind. So make sure to do that for us. JD, nobody else can't play football. Yes, that is true, man. The man is mentally mad, man. JD Speed said the coach know about Omar. So okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. JD, me feel okay. Jesus God, Balakar, don't make a comment, you know. Should we take Balakar in the call? Lord God. So Balakar come in and just get the call.
But go on.
Oh, you just come in and get the line and Teddy them calling. Oh my God, Teddy them a bun me out, you know.
No. I just want to because we talk about still.
Which one?
I think you have a pet Guardiola thing. You have it wrong. I first go say to you, say boy, we think you have the one wrong. Me hear you say something and you have it wrong where you say boy. Probably you say you feel like because he get rid of Ryan Sterling, the Jamaican them are set him racist. Listen to what me they say you know.
Balakar, I've never said the Jamaican them. One individual. And it was because of that statement, because that's what he wrote in the chat. Overall. So I'm not talking about anybody else. I'm just talking about that individual on the night. That's what I've said.
Because to me, him a race in a like black players. He use them till you see a boy, then kind of wear out where he overuse them. You can take it from Samuel Eto'o time, a Barcelona, Yaya Toure time, a Barcelona and Man City. You have Dante them, a Bayern Munich. He do it a lot.
All right, look here. So him use James Milner, run him away, right? Him use the goalkeeper, said the goalkeeper not good enough, right? I'm gonna show you now. So him run away more white players, you know. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, him running away because Bossy. All I'm just saying, I can just find other individuals. So if you say that, you know, all right, finish.
I'm gonna explain to you why I say that. I think you need to go listen to that Yaya Toure interview.
Me hear Eto'o and Yaya Toure. Me hear them in a long time, and me hear them, you know.
Eto'o.
Me hear them.
Have to apologize to him. And before the season done, he come and apologize. You understand? Me nah say man a good coach, you know. But he look like he have that thing against that one black player. Remember say more than one black players come out and talk about it, you know. And you say,
me hear what Eto'o said, you know. Me hear Eto'o said, you know.
Yeah, but you use James Milner them. I think there is more black players can come out and say that what he do
No, man,
When
more
come
white
out
players
and
him run away,
attack them the
man.
same way.
More white players him run away, man. But the problem is, what are no? Let me make it. Let me make you keep your belief. All right, but keep your belief. Let me explain something to you now. On top of your belief, all right. What if just because we have more affinity to the black players, them that's why we match their skill sets to a higher degree and put them towards other individuals, and maybe they are not there with his coaching IQ, saying that he thinks others are better than them because maybe he thinks Mahrez is better for the position, because maybe Raheem Sterling wanted to start and Mahrez don't have so much problem with starting, and he thinks that Mahrez can do the job of what he wanted him to do, and that's why he got rid of him. Why? Because I heard him spoke, I heard him spoke on it, and he spoke on the betterment of the team,
And him believe that. And every time start Sterling come and come save him. That makes sense.
Yeah, but that no matter. That no matter to the. Remember, say fit him job, and how him want do him job,
You know, say Sterling them. I know say Sterling make you win the Premier League. There. All them a talk about gun. If Sterling never come and come pass the ball, the boy goal and score.
But Jesus black too, Jesus black too, Jesus gone, And Jesus said the same thing,
All right.
But why Jesus says Jesus what on the ball occur?
Unfair.
But what Jesus said, what Jesus said, what Jesus and Zinchenko say. You listen to what the two of them say? Them say them think them better than the position where them occupy, but them thank him for what them learn. Jesus, and they move on. That's what them say.
Yeah, they move on. We don't say nobody not to move
so
on.
Why when Raheem Sterling move on now, it's a different attitude from him himself, because him give a little attitude the other day. You never hear him say.
Me never attack. Me tell you when me hear. Me over here when time you say probably because of the one black player make probably people start saying I see it in a comment, but me I tell you say me the see it long time and me not rate him for a long time. Because guess what? Pep Guardiola cannot do good without. And no team in the world was successful. Check your whole ratio. I probably only Spain do it. We don't have a black man where they run the midfield or defense. We should know say true that. Check 95% of the team them in our world.
All right, somebody put something. So, Balaker, Pep, Alan came out the other day and he said, "What is the one thing you can say about Pep?" And the man said, "The man is the most disciplined personnel." KDB come out and said, "This man is the most strict personnel." But him give a little bit of freedom because this is the way I play. So I have to be the one to create. So him give me a little bit of freedom. But let me hold on. Because what we are doing now, look here now. This is something that we have a problem with, What if all of the players them where we have what if all of the players them that he might shift off are indisciplined players?
No. And I could see more rhymes.
Look, Zlatan. What is Zlatan's problem?
No, Zlatan.
No, we're gonna go. Balakar, just work. We are on a show, We are on a show, so we're reasoning. What is Zlatan? What is Zlatan think him a god? Is Zlatan think him a god, right? So he's an egomaniac. Egomaniac, right? Clearly, don't. He's a good player.
JD.
No, we are. But Balakar, we are trying to go through all of them. We are trying to get to the problem, bossy.
Zlatan, all right. We're rich as Zlatan.
Yes, so and the man is a principalmatic team type of coach. That's how him getting best out of.
All right, just now you get into Zlatan.
Me I go to Thierry Henry. No, me I go to Thierry Henry and Samuel Eto'o now. That's all on the bossy, man. That's all on the because we have got through. Remember, so we have the history just as you. That's why you can't worry with me because the two way are research. Thierry Henry. What Thierry Henry? Okay.
With Henry. JD, love the game, When we sit down and watch, first time all Australian League we used to watch,
Yes,
Fuck
but
Shaka Khan,
me not think him racist as what you're saying. I mean I think a racist. Me think I just who him
No.
have as the players then. Because right now Jude Bellingham, me not think him black. And right now him want to do everything to get Jude Bellingham from Liverpool.
I wonder if anyone say Joe Bellingham is an English baller.
So through my English him have a go for him?
Well, I know. Let me correct that. An upcoming English baller with a star.
Yeah, we know him is a star. We know him is a star, but we know him is a star, but in black. So why would you all go out to spend $140 million to buy a black player then if you're racist?
So why you think you should have buy? You think I wasting money and buy Calvin Phillips or Phillips from?
No, Phillips is injured. He's not back as yet. And him talk the highest of Phillips. Phillips no white. Phillips black too, you know.
So hold on, listen to what I said to you know. So your fee saying go start Phillips over Rodri and Gundogan?
He can't start him over Gundogan because Gundogan offers something different. Gundogan is a glider on the field. Phillips and Rodri has to be in the same compartment. If Rodri and Phillips is not on the same level. Rodri is a world-class baller over Phillips. World-class baller.
So you see when though? You see where some baller not understand, you say some baller forget it too, and we have to blame them too. They probably want a trophy under them belt, and then I think about them playing time.
Yeah, but what if him can go there and be better than Rodri with the training? Because I think when Rodri just came in here, he was rusty. It's over time he got so good with the composure and the size. You understand me? So with Pep. So Phillips can get better. So poor the man believe like Anthony, Ivan Tony, that him can be better than Rodri with this coach.
All right. So all age group, the gap there between the two of them.
Not so far. I think Phillips and Rodri are almost similar. Maybe 2 years difference. Let me check it. Let me check it here. We
have to check it, you know, guys. 1 year apart.
No, I think it's around 2 years. I'm trying to bring up Rodri. All right, so he's right here. All right, Rodri is not old. Rodri is 26. Phillips should be 25. Is it Phillips 25? Almost 25, I think.
So we are going to look for now. What kind of deep farm Rodri go out to Phillips start over? We have to think about that, you know.
I understand where you're coming from, you know, but remember they asked for him, Balakar, and he decided to go there. So that means he knows what's at stake. You understand me?
See, you know, everybody used to say Jack Grealish, no this and Jack Grealish and that, and see Jack Grealish start there. He might not score, but he might create trouble.
Okay, but when he's not starting, don't you hear him feel the pressure just to see him white, you know? But how him feel the pressure? How people are saying for get bench, I'm not for make the England team. I hear him come out and I say, him tell people, we need to do better on the area, you know? So you see it? So
right. JD, me I know, why right? Jack Grealish is supposed to make England midfield like the wingers them. Me not feel so. And when it comes to number 10, me that still feel say the youth from Leicester better than him same way.
Okay, fair enough.
I scored the 2 goals yesterday.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Yeah, because we're with Jack Grealish, you know. Jack Grealish only. Checking stats, I'm having enough to spoil in
yes, the style that he plays with is close control, so he caresses the ball, and that's what keep ball retention going and ball security. So him and Phil Foden, Bernardo Silva, and Gundogan, they are the 4 best personnels with that. You understand me? So that's why they play this swashbuckle football, and because of their controlling. You get me? So he's there for more than one reason. Because maybe he's not the one to be the final passer to get the assist, but he's the one getting pre-assists and stuff because he's doing what's necessary to the team. But if you had Foden and Mahrez on the field, both of them trying to go with end product. So who will supply Alan? You see it? So it's an educational thing. You get me? Rather than just jump up and say, yo, that man should play over that man. So sometimes we should not jump and say this man is racist and stuff. You understand me? So we have to look into things, bossy.
Yeah. We just have to talk football topic. So you see when me tell you say when I get back when I get back from farm and thing. You see when me tell you if you start Shamar Nicholson and you make him start play good and score, striker when you used to score, you go have to score 2 more goals now. Can you see it? He start play good now. So you see what one international match can do to a ball of confidence.
Yeah, but was it not a brilliant assist? Which one was harder, the goal or the assist? Because I thought it was my boy. Huh?
He assist bad man.
Yeah, because the man go in and make a acrobatic flick back heel for giving the ball. You guys never told me about the assist, you know.
The reason why the assist bad, the assist is like probably you're not gonna see it again ever. But you're Shamar Nicholson bound to score spectacular goal a lot of times. So we not, you understand?
All right. Yes. But before we go, because we say we're now past 2:30. Want to ask you because Jason Guna said in the chat says Sobolev was injured. Let's see when both fit. So you think that Shamar did enough to get start over Sobolev?
That are the number 7, right?
Yes, the one who injured, the one who never played. Ignatov played with them, but Sobolev never played.
Remember I said the last 2 games, you know, the coach started play the 2 of them, 3 of them together. Him, Bowser and Quincy Paris, the Quincy Paris promise.
Yeah, but then put Bowser at Cam. Then put Bowser at Cam, and that was on a Bowser get the worst rating on the field before the international start. So they have a force to put him in an unnatural position.
Yeah, because then again, the coach probably under pressure from the upper end to say, yo, you can't have him on the bench like that. So it's either the more share game. Simple as that. One play 75 minutes, the rest play.
So one scoring 50 goals and one score 1 goal. And because I market value. Because I market value, you cannot keep him by the bench.
You understand me?
Oh, wow. All right. Fair enough. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, me rate the number 7 striker. You hear me talk already. If him gone 15 goals and Shamar Nicholson gone 5, we go start the 15 goal striker.
All right. We love the honesty here.
Just like how Ivan Toney, our good striker in the Premier League. Me not go take off Harry Kane to put him on when me know say Harry Kane can come up within 1 second at any given time. You understand? And
yeah.
Harry Kane more. When me just know, Harry Kane can come midfield, make a 2 pass. You understand? Harry Kane more ball position than him. He must be depend on the supply. If you don't get no supply, now go work out for you.
All right, so big boss, we're gonna chop it up, you know. Next time, you know. Tomorrow again, we're chop it up because me have to chop off here because me have the KFC, yeah, so kind of get cool, you know.
They would not have no KFC in that, man. All right. Man.
What do you mean? Let me show me chicken. You see my chicken? Look on that. Style me. But me not have no KFC now. It's bright and feisty. Hey, Balakar, make sure you look at my chicken here. All right. But me not the chicken. Him feisty. The boy are feisty, man. I come up, but me not the chicken. Big up yourself, Everton Jackson. Thanks for being here. And JD, how is your cholesterol with eating all that KFC? Me just enjoy myself, man. I'm stressed out, so me just eat my KFC in peace, big boss. I put me under too much YouTube stress sometimes, you know. So I just eat my KFC and enjoy my life, yeah, man. All right. Sorry, Jaden. Sorry about that one. But you know how it go. Big up yourself, Rich and Royalty, and everyone that came in the stream. This is a good one, guys. And stop taking these things negative, guys. We have to work on these things. We see Teddy was calling in. So let me make sure me just call Teddy back, you know. And this is the last one we're gonna take. because me no want Teddy say me a fight against him. So let me just take Teddy for the 5 minutes and leave, you know? Who eats a bucket of KFC? Eddie na me? So what the problem? Brother, man. Brother. Alright, it looked like Teddy busy. It looked like the great Teddy busy, alright? Wanted Teddy to give his point. And Leon on one that saved Gerard's job against City. Remember that. But remember the assist noble. The assist happening because if the assist never happened, him couldn't score the goal. Alright, and I want to tell you the assist is harder than to score the goal. Or maybe equal 50-50, but they don't talk about that. Because him did run go for the next side, kick the ball to him, and actually put it in at the goal at the same time. You so honestly? JD, you're going to eat all of that. Brother, me say eat my food and play my FIFA 23 and live my life. Alright, big man? Me a 200, me 201 pound now. Me a 201 pound, you big man. Me no maga like string, you know. You see me, Eddie? Me no maga like string. JD say him enjoy my life. Yes, man. Man, I play man FIFA and I enjoy my life, yeah, man. I can't bother with YouTube and war and xenophobic behavior and all that sort of thing. I just want to live here, man. Work hard if you live good, you know, man. But Bailey give a lot of assists as well. Just noble, you know, noble sometime, you know, just done the noble. All right. Is the Belgian KFC better? She bought it in Netherlands. The Jamaican KFC, I want to say it's 50-50. Jamaica get 52%. And Belgium get 48. It's good, man. It's good. Netherlands and Belgium, good, man. Good. How tall are you? I am 1.85 m. I thought it was 6 foot, but I saw a man which is 1 meter 79. People said him a 6 foot, so that means me taller than 6 foot then. I just never know my measurement. And you know why I know that I might be over 6 foot? Because when I saw Iwan Redan played in England, he's from Netherlands and Suriname. When I met him, he's 6'2". And when I met him, me and him stand up on the picture side by side. So I just don't know how tall I am, but I know I'm 1.85 m. So that's my height, all right? I know and I think I was 6'0" something, but it look like I'm 6 foot hard. But I will see soon. I need to take some more tall picture for sure, yo. But the man, if Martinez is 5'10", I'm 6'3". I am 6'3", 6'4". And I know I'm not 6'4". I know I'm not 6'4". And people said Martinez are 5'11". I can't be short like Martinez. When you're gonna enjoy your life with some girl them. Sean Bass, I have my wife. What kind of girl them you telling me about? Be respectful. This Surinamese man. 6'1". All right, big up yourself. Let me bring in Teddy and then we'll finish the call. Guys, please smash the like button. Get me to 150 likes. All right, on the can't sell out my show like that. Get me to 150. Thanks to all the donations. 18 more likes, guys. 18 more likes. Teddy, talk some sense. Many people give me 18 more likes. Teddy, talk some sense.
Yeah, man. Yeah. First and foremost, they look like 5'8" or something. You know?
Me look at me 5'8"?
Something like that. Yeah, 5'8".
So you call me short like.
No man, I try to sit. No man, I treat maybe I sit down, but you look short, you know.
What? Yeah. Hold on, let me try to see if I can get some.
You say 185.
Let me see if I can get. Let me see if I can get my measurement.
We never see a picture of you. We never see that.
Yeah, man, me not a picture, man. But when me play Money Cup, me not bigger than everybody. Me and Jeffrey them not bigger than everybody. So me just look like 5'8". Me a 5'8", but me pass 5'8" from me play basketball in high school here. So we are talking about. 1 million points me scored a basketball here. So if me did so short and tiny, me would have been so good. Why diss me? All right. Anyways, continue, Teddy. Teddy said me have 5'8".
First and foremost, nothing wrong with being biased. I just how you do it, you know. No, me not believe say Pep racist. Pep not racist. Maybe I just show the ratio of black players. So for example, I have 5
and maybe 20 white players. If him get rid of 5 white players, it go seems like nothing when if him get rid of at least 2 out of the 3 black players. So that are no racism. It's just a position where the man believe who can play better, you know? That's my belief.
Agreed.
Now with Junior Flemmings now. With Junior Flemmings now, yeah, people say we not make no big deal out of a man on the bench and a bag of thing. So let me say this by without people saying by. I see Ethan Pinnock playing in the Premier League is a big thing, you know, compared to Bob Reid and Mikel Antone. Because if people know where Ethan Pinnock come from, playing league, basically I play from non-league. He maybe never there in the same academy or top academy like them, Mikel Antonius and others. So therefore, me, I got always respect a man who come from non-league to the Premier League. Now, Junior Flemmings now coming from the JPL to USL and to French League. One, the top five in the world and making the bench is not of a laugh like, and I not say we're biased. You going to Europe and maybe being successful and people are even born there. Is that something where I go big up and I not say we're biased. People say, why you bigging up JD alone and what about the others there and you know? But I go bias and big up JD.
Oh, me understand where you're coming. Me understand where you're coming from, man. But sometimes, me know in yourself, you know what me I talk about. Me never talk about how you a factor it, you know. Me just think say them man literally don't like the other guys them. Me just think so. Because every time they make a speech, them binnacle the other guys them achievements. You understand me? So it's not like you just a big up an next man. Them are diminish and you might tell lie to some extent and the guys them output. You understand me? So
like what?
No, so for instance,
Junior Flemmings. I could put another context. Remember, Junior Flemmings maybe never there one not even there make the bench.
No, that was accurate. That was accurate. The coach says he's not on the level as the other guys. Them practically, yeah. And but he has some skill set that he believes that he can make it up to that level. You know, that's required.
Well, all I know was a Junior Flemmings from schoolboy. I never like him wasn't the skillest. I think there are Rafi Bryan and others were skiller than him, but the thing with Junior Flemmings is they bring him work rate. I think maybe that's why him go that club bought him. You know? But I'll say overall, Junior Flemmings leaving the JPL to USL now to the French League One bench is a big thing.
But me get your point, Teddy. Me get your point now. When you put it like that, I get your point. But it's not
the next point for me I try to say, people are say, well, the coach say him not go pick players when I start. So that needs to clear up because if Mikel Antonio up on the bench or Leon Bailey up on the bench, you must say I pick a man in a JPL will start regular.
No, he might go pick a next man from over the other competitive regions. Them. The good thing is Mikel Antonio in our bench.
Who we have over there? And I like to England we have a whole heap of talents about who can
maybe Shamar, if Shamar start too much games in Russia, he might pick Shamar over Mikel Antonio. That's what he's saying. And if Cephas and Karim Paris are play good, then pick Cephas and Karim Paris over Bailey. You understand me? That's what. So everyone should be. No one should be a guarantee starter in the team. Because I don't think no one has power to be a guarantee starter.
Guarantee starter. No, look. So don't pick Cephas and
if Cephas a play better than Bailey, of course me pick. If he might play better than Bailey, of course me pick him over Bailey. In product and Jamaica more win him. No man, no, this Cephas but it no matter how good Cephas, no matter how terrible Cephas is, if he's playing better than Bailey, him should be in the team over Bailey. Bailey should make the team after us being Bailey for a reason. What have you done at Jamaica who want to win and the kids who want to reach?
No, we're not pick up for Bailey, but me I say, when I like to see if there's a playing at the EP. Because remember Bailey they are here the Bundesliga.
I understand, but no, you don't get pick off past doings.
No, but me I say the EPL is a different standard.
I know, but anybody that work hard should be, you cannot do that, Teddy, because you have a Cephas in a league that work hard and score 16,000 goals and Bailey can't come off of the bench Aston Villa. We're just using hypothetical here. 15,000 goals. He must score over the next side, Cephas, and then Bailey can't come off of the bench, for Aston Villa, and then Bobby Reid scored 17,000 goals in the Premier League. So you already know, so Bobby Reid will get one and spot them, and then it's between Cephas and Bailey. Of course, me pick Bailey, brother. You may pick Cephas, brother. Of course, me pick Cephas because
no, if Cephas are maybe 30,000 goals, that's all. What I said, not because a man on the bench, that means a man pay. Depends, you know, if a man on the bench at JPL or MLS, would I say yes, you know, that player fed overlook. But a Ravel Morris, like, oh, we have to replace Ravel Morris if he's not there on the bench.
No,
which player we have now?
Big Boss, I don't want this to go over. JD, a madness that 100%. No. So, what you're saying, the big deal, and the best performing player should not be played. So no, because we're just using hypothetical to say if we are bringing two wingers, Bobby Reid already in the Premier League scored 15,000 goals. So him already have Bailey and Bailey on the bench. Bailey on the bench, Aston Villa now play good. All right, when him do get a game, and then Cephas over one side score, winning the golden boot over here, and you have to choose between Bailey and Cephas. You are going to pick Bailey regardless. That's what you're saying, big deal. And remember, we put a situation, a context, then in a big deal. And we're not just coming in and attack, you know. We put a context. So if you tell me, say you're gonna still pick Bailey, big deal, and we can't call it big deal anymore. Because that simply means.
Well, me still have pick Bailey still. But still have pick Bailey. As we say, the league, the EPL compared to the, wow, which league the youth in again? As we say, we're not mash talk down on a league now because sometimes a youth a score. Yeah, I understand why they don't pick Cephas because.
No, but because we never say Bailey him better than Bailey. We never say him better than Bailey.
We never say him better than Bailey.
We never say him better than Bailey. No. But we are talking about based on performance because that's how it should be picked. So that means enough for now to be. No. Okay. All right.
So if Ethan Pinnock on the bench, who is left-footed defender? We don't pick Curtis still.
So if Curtis still a monster in the championship for the whole time and Ethan Pinnock just come off injury and can't get back in the team because them have a player them already. So we are gonna pick Ethan Pinnock and Curtis still to dominate the whole championship about to come out the Premier League. So I saw it go then. I saw we pick the team. And then that's how we can reach our man.
Ethan Pinnock is better. No,
we know Ethan Pinnock better, but he might come off injury. We don't know how good he is. He can't get in the game. Because that's the scenario now. We just try to show you two different scenarios. Boy, it's sad. If that's how we think, it's sad. It's sad if that's how we think.
No, how we think, Bridget. When I say Ethan Pinnock, we know the quality and, you know, so therefore. Ethan Pinnock still get, you know?
Remember, say Ethan Pinnock a my baller, you know? I'm here to say if I saw the case, if Tilt I do the job, we cannot set him
as a left-footed defender.
We have to pick the man because what are the incentives for people to strive on then?
No, we're not saying enough for pick now, but we are saying Pinnock go. This coach I go have core players. You know that I believe I have core players. Remember, this coach, I believe in picking 100 players in maybe 2 years and everything there. So I think him still some people are cussed. They know him slack Bailey and Shamar and some others and them not starting them there on the bench. But I think every coach have them favorite players. Though sometimes the England coach pick a player where even up on the bench I can't make a starting level.
Hold on. TikTok says, are the most foolishness me hear in a long time, overlooking a player because he's on a bench for his EPL club when you are on the bench at a Premier League. And you are fit and ready. But TikTok, we use a measurement. We said if Cephas at his club scoring 1,000 goal, or even Kaim Perston scoring 1,000 goal, and the next man is not getting any game, and him have no output. You're going to tell me that you're going to pick the Premier League player because he's a Premier League player. And you say that are the most foolishness a year. You hear something wrong with you, all right? Something wrong with you. If you think of foolishness me attack, boy, something wrong with you. And boy, I don't know. Bailey is undroppable.
Even but the Kai in Paris. Yeah, the current Paris one maybe would done. I think Ukraine Premier League then are the our top 10 in Europe or something like or that wrong.
No, Karim Paris
But
in a top 10 league. No. Ukraine in a top 10 league. Yeah, Ukraine in a top 10 league. But them not far, it's not a bad league. But we just see try use a comparison to see how the coach are picking team.
Yeah.
For sure, say everybody is not a drop up, everybody is not a short, nobody's a sure lock in the team. That's all we try saying about what Uno try to prove to me, you know.
Yeah,
so certain man have to be in a team.
I understand what you say now, but what you say some playing in the EPL, Mikel Antonio there on the bench, and then we are going to pick maybe a man say like a junior, suppose junior Flemmings, because we use junior Flemmings. Suppose him going to the French league one and a score, maybe. Yeah, even though it's a top league, but what you say, you do play Mikel, even though they are two different positions, but what you say,
as we said, the best playing players at the time, and if it's astronomically better, we cannot say we are going to favor the Premier League player. Or if Karim Paris step on 50 goal and Bailey can't score a goal, you're going to tell me say you're going to pick Bailey over Karim Paris. That me I'm going to pick the next player.
No, man,
if the two of them fit the system, Karim Paris are going to get picked. We don't care what nobody wants to say. No. And big deal, and no matter if Kane off farm, him have to get picked. So, my God, all right then. So, tell you what then. I saw it go then. Bailey, Leon Bailey, Mikel Antonio, and Pinnock have to be in the team. I when them foot broke. All right, yes.
See, when Messi after the in Argentina side, no matter what.
All right.
Even if not performing.
Boy, me tell you, say Teddy, love the war. So, guys, we are gonna chop it off, you say, because we do an overtime, you know.
Big up,
yes,
JD.
2 hours 40 minutes. So, guys, thanks yet again. For being here. See you in the next one. All right. Yes, because I have some things to do. So we have to chop up this one. All right. Yeah, man. Some massive respect. See you tomorrow. Just smash the like button on your way out. And we have done a separate video on the Gen Sec. So please check it out for me. Take care. Stay safe. All right.